Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, doing representing. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? Shutterworth the guy, aka the GOAT artist, aka LB. It's ringgameradio.com in the building. You know, the best boxing podcast that got like dope individuals where everybody in the group is fire. And you know, we definitely deserve to have everybody on the podcast because there's no weak members.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, it's not like, you know, niggas be like, oh, you know, we could leave somebody off tonight. Nah. We here in the building, all of us. Yes, today, yeah. Monday night, we finna talk about some bullshit fights that happened and some fights that didn't happen yet. So let's get it.
Yes, sir. You know, Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Boxing in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. Ready.
Yo, do we have anyone banned or anyone that needs to be addressed?
That fucking mook Elon Musk. He can get banned. Like, honestly, I'm tired of him. Just,
what happened? He ran up Dogecoin on your ass?
He just be on some bullshit. I had to block him from on Twitter on his own fucking because I'm not trying to hear none of this shit.
Nigga, how you block Tom from Facebook, nigga? You can't do that
shit. I blocked the dude. Like I couldn't take it. He's a nut job, and the shit he be saying don't make no sense. He's a fucking idiot. That's why Twitter has gone to the shits when he's owned it, like every other fucking business he's owned. You know what I'm saying? I'm fuck him. He ain't allowed any bodega of mine.
I don't know. I fuck with Twitter. Twitter's like the black market Google.
Not since it's gone to shit since he's owned it.
I feel like it's revamped actually.
You know the sad part is I can't even really ban him from the bodega because he the type where he's like, oh, I'm gonna just buy out your bodega. Like
nigga on the corner of the bodega, bro. How you go ban? I thought you would have banned Diddy or the Outlaws. I don't know, man.
Nah. Well,
niggas gonna trademark bodega. Diddy got other problems. King P, what's good in the corner store today?
Diddy got other problems. Diddy ain't coming nowhere near a bodega.
Right? Oh, man. But, yo, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? It's Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger. #1 contender preparing for liftoff. Let's get it. Ring your radio.
Yes, sir. Conscious Pilot stays elevated above the clouds, you dig. And last, but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yo, shout out to them Atlanta Falcons banging that Liberty Bell right now. Whooping them niggas. Fuck them niggas out there.
Yeah, I don't care no more. Fucking Braves lost, so fuck the Eagles. They could lose now.
All I need is Devontae Smith to score one more touchdown for my 2 TD parlay, nigga. That's it, nigga. A little quick. I knew that nigga was gonna score 2 touchdowns. All they need to do is get it to the nigga, and then I'm good because the Falcons gonna win this. But yeah, shot town Rome, nigga. We here.
Yeah, they wasn't there last night. That's for damn sure.
No, they were definitely there because the high scoring offense we limited to 3 field goals, 19 points. I'm proud of them niggas.
And oh boy,
yeah, they lost good enough for the Texans to get the spread on my parlay. So shout outs to the Bears last night.
Yeah, you know, well, I mean, it's good for LB. He won his parlay, but you know, the Bears still shit the bed. You know, just like it
was expected though. Like
the game
they made it a competitive game.
Those were that was the game on the schedule we wasn't supposed to win, and we didn't. But it was close.
Oh, but yeah, you got mad when I said that they weren't gonna win. Like I picked the Texans. Blasphemy.
Y'all was saying they was gonna get blown out and all types of crazy shit.
I didn't say that.
After the defense scored 30 the last week, like, come on.
I just said they weren't going to win. I didn't say they were going to get blown out.
And I said our defense scored 30, so you don't know what's going to happen.
But yeah, you know.
But exactly. Either way, look at the Eagles. The Eagles is losing right now.
Hold on, what's the score for the Eagles game now?
Well, it's 15-10, but they're in red zone.
And the Eagles are in the red zone. They're only 20 yards away from a touchdown.
And Hurts is okay. There we go.
You got Sunday ticket, Pat?
Nah, I have cable, bro.
How the fuck is your shit so quick, nigga? I'm
It's on
paying extra for this
ESPN,
shit.
bro.
I have ESPN, bro. I'm watching off cable, bro. Did you hear me?
Nigga, I think YouTube TV got a delay on it.
Yeah, no, internet, it's always a little bit of a delay, but cable is usually quick. It's
Cable,
usually,
like your shit is hanging out the wall, pause type shit.
Oh my goodness, what the?
Oh, nigga, like cable, like is right there, nigga. Like,
but usually Pat be like before we start. Usually Pat be spoiling it for me sometimes with the
Yeah, that's what I'm
reactions.
saying.
Pat
Like,
connection just fast overall. Like, you can't talk to this nigga during no fights or nothing.
no, him and King P be spoiling that shit. It's like they at the game when they watching the shit. Them niggas live tweeting and everything. Tweets pop up before these niggas even score. Like, I don't get it.
But
Yeah, what
before
the
we
fuck?
start, let me just acknowledge the people listening. Salute Blazing Killer. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. You know, we all doing good tonight, as you can tell. You know, we're all here. You know, we're all here vibing. You know, talking about football. About to talk about this boxing and whatnot. And I'm ignoring your comments, Deontay Jones, until after this fucking game is over, nigga. Like, you know,
weak ass, puss ass Eagles better lose worse than my niggas.
And we just got into the end zone.
Go Falcons.
Good.
Nigga, we just said you ruining this shit, nigga. I'm watching these niggas.
I needed that Barkley touchdown, so good. I needed that Barkley.
These niggas are in a
You just
huddle.
said you ruining it.
Well, it doesn't matter, nigga. You're talking negative as fuck, so I don't give a shit what you talk.
I was just reading the comments though. That wasn't really negative.
No, not you, nigga.
Listen, Saquon gonna get hurt the way y'all using him. I promise you.
Jalen, I mean, Jalen's healthy right now.
That nigga like y'all have nobody.
I mean, Jalen Hurts is running well, but he might get. I'm not trying to jinx
Listen, they're using Saquon like he's the last man on earth. They're gonna run that nigga into the ground by week 7. Promise you.
Damn.
But anyway,
so we gonna have some Eagles losing some parlays.
This nigga got 70 rushing yards, 70 receiving yards, receiving touchdown, a goal line stop. Like, come on, nigga, you gonna kill this nigga.
Anyways, nigga, we back to this boxing. We'll touch upon this football a little bit later, I'm sure, because this nigga Deontay Jones won't let me live, because it's NFC East shit. But anywho,
and this motherfucker up here early too, so it's like,
yeah,
I know y'all can't help yourselves now.
Yeah, because he can't help talking this shit to me, and I understand it because it's NFC East shit though. But yeah, we'll get to that, my nigga. Because
he didn't score, by the way. He was down, nigga. So enough with your bullshit. But go ahead.
Well, he's about to score right now, nigga. So what?
Silence. You gotta wait 30 seconds before you announce what happened on your TV.
Brotherly shove into the end zone. Fuck what
hold on, is this that bullshit Rome was talking about with the damn
push.
The tip.
Anyways, nigga, well,
they gonna pull out that whole shit to win the game.
So, anyways, yes, Saturday we had there was a bullshit ass card. However, though, for whatever reason, though, because shout out to Pilot, because Pilot was manning the Twitter while I was doing some other things, and one of Pilot's tweets on the Ring Game account got the attention of DAZN, who posted it on their social media. So we got a little viral attention from that.
Yeah, shout out to Pilot. Shout out to Pilot. That nigga doing his job, nigga. That nigga on his shit.
Yeah, that was some good shit because that was not unexpected. I was like, okay, shit, because I didn't think it reached, but
shout out to my boy Decap in the Discord. He tagged me. Pause. He's the one that told me about it. I would have known, really, probably. I don't even go on IG. So
salute Decap from Discord. Salute, shout outs. We appreciate it, bro, and salute Pilot for doing what he's supposed to do.
That's crazy. Hey, Decaf, like coffee, that's his name.
Yeah, everybody got a weird little nickname on
That's
it.
hilarious.
We got aliases on here.
That nigga, he's like low energy vibes type shit. That's hard.
I don't know.
For like a chill nigga, what's your name? Decaf. Hell no. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's a dope nickname.
I feel like a Jamaican nickname.
Like, what's your name? Espresso. Why they call you that? Because I'm hype.
Yeah. Why they call you Decaf? Because I need to calm down. Like, makes sense.
But pretty much the theme of the whole Canelo Berlanga shit is basically niggas need to start fighting more. Like there was particularly 3 fights where this reared its ugly head. First one was the Fulton Castro fight. You know, like I said, Fulton is only a few fights removed from being considered a pound for pound top 10. You know, and this was his first fight after the Monster beatdown he got. And, you know, Monster's fought like 3 times already. And, you know, Fulton, to his credit, you know, has said he's been wanting to fight. He's been on Twitter. He's been wanting to fight, but, you know, they wasn't giving him no date. So they finally got him a date, but they got him on a prelim. And, you know, you think, you know, that Fulton would be able to handle Castro pretty easily. Now, instead, though, Fulton, you know, pretty much went life and death. Got knocked down, too, on top of that.
I mean, to be fair, Castro is a good fighter, though.
No, he is. No, yeah, this was the fight. This was the fight. This is the only fight.
And it's the first fight at 126, too, you know. So,
but it's the contemporaries. If you know, I mean, lost to Neri, lost to Figueroa. You kind of, you know, remember, you got niggas who saying, well, even though all these guys did better against Inoue, Fulton is still better than him. Then yeah, motherfucker. Then you got to look good in this fight, bro. Can't go life and death if niggas is saying Fulton is still better than Tapales and Neri and all these other guys that Monster has faced after him. But then you going life and death with Castro, who's been beaten.
Yeah, who's absolutely been beaten. Has been beaten decisively in the past too. So it's like,
yeah, like you not if you're supposed to be better than him. You're supposed to show that. Like you come on, you beat Danny Roman, you beat Leo. Like you got names under your belt, bro. I wasn't expecting them to go life and death like this.
Right. Yeah. Basically, it was supposed to be like. I mean, it was supposed to be like okay. It was supposed to be like maybe I wasn't expecting a knockout, but damn, like I'm thinking like maybe 190 or 90-91 or some shit like that.
Maybe not even that. Maybe like I expected like a 97-93 type of fight where, you know, you might get buzzed or you might have a rough round or two, but you win competitive. You win a clear competitive fight, like 97-93 type of joint, something like that. Yeah, I mean, you win 7 rounds, 8 rounds type of shit. Not no, you winning like 6-4 type shit. You get dropped, nah, nigga.
Or even lose. I honestly thought Fulton lost that fight, and it was either a draw, but I actually thought Fulton lost that fight by like the knockdown. Like Castro got that. You know what I'm saying?
I could see that because if you scored 5 rounds apiece, which you very well could, I don't know what the fuck was going on with Goosen's scorecard. Because his scorecard, I think by the time they got to the 8th round or something, or the 9th round, he only had Castro winning 2 rounds.
I thought Fulton won, but he just barely scraped by. So it was
yeah, because it's like he hustled with those exchanges. Like I felt like he got the better of the exchanges late in the fight, so he kind of won. Like he kind of came back a little bit toward the end. But I don't have no complaints if somebody had him losing because I could see it 5 rounds apiece.
I will say you mentioned the Goosen scorecard. That scorecard was questionable because you could argue that Castro won the first 3 rounds. Like, not saying he did, but
thank you. Like, look, bro, by the 5th round, I thought the fight was even. I thought it was 2 rounds apiece. Mm-hmm. Then I thought Castro took, I think, maybe either the 6th round or the 5th round, but there was a point where Castro I think, even got ahead in the fight. Right. Like Fulton really had to like come back them last rounds. So I get it. Like either Fulton had won 6 rounds, Castro won 4, then you give him the extra point, and Fulton just barely nicks it.
Yeah.
Or he wins 5 apiece and Castro gets it because of the knockdown.
I think Fulton's strong ending, like he finished strong, which I think that's what then ended up getting him the fight. So
and I can see that too. I mean, yeah, he did. Fulton did finish strong though, but
at least the scores reflected. At least the judges kind of saw it was a split decision, close, could have gone either way type of fight. So
yeah, no, if it was like something like 99, 90 or some bullshit like that.
Oh, that would have been crazy. That would
crazy. Fuck that. Yeah. Yeah, but the biggest robbery of that night was that fight not being the opener and Rolly fight being the opener. I didn't even see the Rolly fight. Don't plan on
that Rolly fight was trash.
Like it was pure. Like that shit. Like Honestly, they should have made that a dark match, bro.
Is
like,
Rolly getting better or worse? Is Rolly getting better or worse, yo?
Listen, no, Rolly is still trash. They just
you gotta ask that.
I don't know how they found somebody that Rolly could outbox. Like, if Rolly's outboxing you, that's a legit problem.
Nah, I mean, honestly, no, dude, that guy trademarked Rolly up a little bit. Like, I think he tanked it a little bit because I was like, wait a minute. He should really be putting hands on her because Rolly wasn't outboxing him like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't on some masterpiece shit. Like,
hold on. I'm not saying it was a masterpiece, but like, I thought that Rolly clearly outpointed him. Like, clearly.
Still got lumped up. Like, shit.
I mean, you can get lumped up and still outpoint somebody. He clearly outpointed the mother.
Rolly won that fight. I mean, Rolly did win that fight.
He would, but it's the level. I think it
sounds like he barely won that motherfucker.
Oh, he won the comfort.
He won, but it just didn't look good. Like,
you're not supposed to.
How do you win comfortably not looking good? That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, he beat him up, but he got beat up.
I mean, you can say what you want, but Rolly won more than Fulton won his fight.
Rolly clearly won, but yes, did it look ugly? Yes, but it's Rolly. It never looks pretty. Like, Rolly's never gonna win on style points. Like, come on now. But he clearly. Like,
but it's how y'all said it. Like, the way, like, he's like, we seen the pictures. He's lumped up in the face, but he won clearly. But he struggled.
What is it? Is it work ethic or is it style?
He's just not.
Yeah, good. Like, which one is it? Like,
he started late. He started late. He probably not.
And he resorted back to his fucking judo wrestling too. Like,
there was a lot of that bullshit. Yeah, it was horrible to watch.
Yeah. Yo, who did he rescue in the damn PBC company? Like,
that's what we're trying to figure out. He must have dirt on somebody in PBC,
because he getting a prime time slot for no reason.
Yeah,
you just got knocked out by a nigga who just lost. Like, all in the same year. That's crazy, right?
Shit, you can say what you want about Fulton, but Fulton's fight was more entertaining, and he faced a much better fighter. That fucking Rolly James fight could have been on a dark match, and nobody would have given a shit.
That's the whole part I don't get. Like, that fight could have easily been switched out with Fulton's fight. Like, Fulton deserved to
either someone
start the card.
Either someone in PBC clearly thinks that Rolly is a bigger name and attraction than he really is, or he must have dirt on somebody up there. Probably both.
I wouldn't be surprised at either one at this point, because this is ridiculous. Shout out to Joshua O. What it do? Long time no see. He came in here with the right energy, though. I don't want to repeat it. Maybe someone else from the Ring Gang Bros repeat what he said.
Again, I'm just ignoring.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing. We trying to talk boxing. We gonna get Pat,
let's go Falcons.
We gonna get Pat started, and he never gonna end.
Let's go. Shout out Drake London.
Yeah. So anywho, but then the next fight though was probably the most entertaining fight. But then again, it showed people that people need to kind of fight more. So Caleb Player, Trevor McCumbee. Now that fight was more entertaining than it probably should have been. But
facts, that fight was off the chain. That nigga kept dancing every time he heard Player.
Gumby, I'll put some respect on his name because I'll be calling him Gumby for the fucking build up to the fight, because I don't know who the fuck this guy is. But McCumbee actually came to fight, and he fought. He looked like a lumberjack, and he fought like a lumberjack too. It was funny as hell.
At some point, you had me thinking, like, who's the former world champion?
Right, yeah, because McCumbee, honestly, because he was putting hands on Plant. There was a blown knockdown, and then there was the actual knockdown that Plant, because Plant went.
And I actually felt like he could have got both them knockdowns, because the first one he landed where he had dude on the ropes and he fell.
Yeah, exactly.
After the bell, this nigga was dead.
Yeah, like one thing too, because McCumbee was on Pro Box. He fought. I mean, first of all, I saw him because he fought Chris Pearson, another TMT washout, and he couldn't put him away. And I thought, damn, this nigga's trash. Yeah, but he's a roid monkey. So, like,
the funny thing is, I thought that the missed knockdown was more of a knockdown than the actual knockdown.
It was, But the second one was clear because Plant just went damn near flying underneath the bottom.
I hear you, LB. You were on mute.
No, I was saying like you could tell that shit had hurt Plant. Like, and then Pat said he would fly under the.
Yeah, like and Plant was feeling. I mean, like McCombie, like he came to fight and he was feeling that power though. So Plant, though, I'll give him credit though. Plant showed a dog. Like he was like, okay, you know what? Nah, like I see what's happening in this Fulton fight. Like ain't like motherfuckers are expecting me to put this roid monkey away. So
well, I mean, listen, like we could say a lot of things about Plant, but I've never thought that Plant was soft. I've never thought that he was soft. So he definitely always had the dog in him, and he showed it that one. He finally just dug down and finally brought it to him. And then McCombie started to fade a little bit, and he stepped on the gas. Plant.
That knockout was a ready to rumble ass fight. Motherfucker was throwing hooks. Was like boom, 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 boom. Like
the one thing I've noticed though, since he's been, I think Plant's stamina has actually been a little better since he got with Breadman. Like I don't think he like it's not great, but it's not as bad as it used to be, in my opinion.
Well, I don't think McCombie was putting him under that much pressure like that to really like mentally.
True, but it don't seem like I kind of see where P coming from because it don't seem like much pressure gets Plant went like. Yeah, remember Truax didn't put no crazy pressure on him.
I was literally just about to say that. Shut it. Like, what pressure was Truax putting on him? Truax was a fucking punching bag for the fight.
That was like regular ass pressure. Like Truax had this nigga like gassing. This is not even prime Truax.
Right.
Like, so it's like, bro, like, so I get it. Like, I think he does a better job of pacing himself now that he's with Bread. And I think he does sit on his punches a little more. Mm-hmm. One thing I noticed that he improved on was working while being on the inside. Because Plant really, like, I know, like, he got hard. No one's gonna say he's soft. But the way he on the inside and the way he loves to clinch and hold, that shit ain't, like, nah. Like, you can't. If you got heart, you're gonna fight out the clinch. You're not gonna clinch and hold. Nah. So, like, and it showed that he kind of fought out the clinch more this time, and he kind of had an inside game, especially when McCombie was on the rope. So that was an improvement because if you notice in the Benavidez fight, he was getting hurt, and all he just wanted to do was clinch and hold and shit.
He made adjustment. I mean, he did make some adjustments. You can see he made some adjustments.
Yeah.
Because he was getting, it was looking bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like him and Fulton are pretty good boxers, but at the ring rust, I tweeted it out, like, not being active is gonna kill you. No matter how good you are, you can, because I know Plant was saying, oh, I sparred 96, so many rounds. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, activity is one of the most important things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You didn't spar against McCombie.
I mean, like Fulton, Plant, Danny Garcia. I mean, Rolly has fought once or twice in between all those guys' fights. I'm just saying. So it's like,
it's definitely it's a different because you could tell how everybody was getting hit up with them jabs this weekend. Like, like these niggas basically, like, if you ain't been boxing and sparring, like that jab will eat you up if you ain't get your time and your rhythm. So, and McCombie really just lost that fight off experience. If he was a little more experienced, he wins that fight.
Exactly.
And plus, if the ref would have caught that first knockdown, like people don't understand when you blow knockdowns, you're altering the fucking fight somewhat because somebody might not take the chance that Plant took in fighting on the inside if he has 2 knockdowns against him.
Right.
Because that's what y'all got to remember. Like,
you know how
fight different sometimes.
You know how good the A sides, a knockdown sometimes a slip. You know what I mean? Like for every A side.
Yeah, but I mean, I like to call it a even game, my nigga. Like what we say, the ball don't lie. Like I don't. Your foot was on the line, nigga.
I mean, at the time of the stoppage, McCombie was only down by like maybe 1 or 2 on 2 of the cards. Like he was in the fight scorecard wise.
Exactly. Now imagine if he had that extra knockdown.
Yeah.
It's like with the provoke the call Bradley. We got a fight of the year, but we don't know how that fight would have turned out if Ruslan would have got that extra knockdown in the beginning.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said,
it makes a difference. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, good fight though. Good fight.
Yeah, no, McCombie definitely upped his stock a little bit. Plant, I think sat down and showed some real dog just to get him the fuck up out of there. Like, there was no bullshit.
Shit. McCombie versus Berlanga is a 50-50 fight.
That's also facts.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that fight at all. Actually, yeah. Seeing that McCombie got stopped, I don't mind Berlanga versus Plant either. Did they already kind of talk that shit up?
Yeah, but we get to the co-main. The co-main that should have never been everything. That
I didn't go watch this fight, yo.
Went out sad.
Yeah. Basically, this co-main, like I said, when it was announced, like it was like a year and after it was being talked about because Danny was going up to 160 and getting the ranking and stuff like that, and it shouldn't have been, and then it came to pass, and I know up to the lead, and they're like, okay, Danny, should he win this? Will he be a Hall of Famer? And I won't go into that semantic again. But what happened in that fight, though, it's clear now that Danny mentally doesn't have the fight anymore. Like he's mentally finished with. I don't think physically he's finished, but mentally he's finished. Like obviously I think we all know he hasn't fought in 2 years. He had talked about his mental health.
That was the last fight, right? Who that was he fought when he was going on?
Benavidez.
Peg leg.
Yeah, why do you make Benavidez fight all these mental health motherfuckers? Like, what is this connection to this? Like,
yeah, it's like the mental health. And I think he had some issue with one of his kids being born. His Angel with I think had a stroke or minor stroke.
He just had a stroke. He doing real estate. He doing real.
Yeah. So basically, he has a lot of activity that kind of preoccupy him. So it's like coming back to box, but what makes this bad is Laura has more wear and tear than he does, like real wear and tear. And Laura's like 58 years old, like, and for whatever reason, he struggled to get on. I don't want to say get on top of him, because that sounds like.
In many ways, it was typical Danny. I'm like, keeping his hands in his pockets again. Pause, like.
And it wasn't like Laura was even landing them left hands like that. It was just
and trust me, Laura. And listen, this fight to me was more indicative of Danny than Laura. Because guess what? Laura looked old in that fucking.
Yeah, he did. I mean, you can see his bald spot on his mohawk.
Yeah, he got the fucking little bald patch. But like even in the fight, I noticed at one point like he tried to like pivot and like. It was almost like his leg was about to give out on him. I'm like,
yeah.
Laura has no legs left, none.
But for whatever reason, even doing Laura's struggle shit was still enough to have Danny red in the face, which was just so sad to watch. I was like, really? And
I know you were so happy, your whole ass.
No, that nigga, that fight was trash. You fucking kidding me, my nigga? That shit was trash.
Nah, because I know you'd be like, yeah, this just confirmed all my posts talking for years. Like,
immediately. Yeah, of course, nigga. Of course you know that. Yeah, because I'm not the biggest fan of Danny Garcia and never will be.
He don't like Laura either. Like,
that was kind of sad for me because Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, I kind of got heavy back into boxing, so that one kind of hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but fun things too is like, but one thing I've always said about Danny Garcia is he has an elite chin. So seeing a glancing left hand from Laura put him down to one knee. That had me thinking like he had mental. I was like, yeah, there's no way that left hand hurt him like that.
Yeah, bro, it looked like he put him off balance, and then he just decided to fucking take a knee. It didn't even look like he landed flush.
Yeah, it did. And then he walked to his corner like he got like basically he fell apart mentally, and you could tell. And then the round ended, and then Angel's like, yeah, I'm stopping the fight. And the ref started, Danny, is that what you want? And Danny's like, well, if that's what he wants.
Nothing. They didn't say nothing.
Yeah, it was like, it was just like, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Laura has the unfortunate distinction of now being the first man to stop and drop Danny Garcia.
Quote unquote stop, yeah.
Yeah, no, but you can tell the crowd was booing the fuck out of that fight. They did not like that.
They were booing it the start of round one. Like midway through the first, already the boos are starting. I'm like, damn, you ain't even giving this shit some time. They was not trying to see that shit.
Yeah, like 160 continues to be an eyesore. And so honestly, right now, if someone at 154 is like fucking prime right now, like someone can take over. Someone needs to take over 160. Someone on PBC side needs to take over 160 and be like, okay, look, I need to get this belt off Laura or Adamas, and be like, okay, yes, let's.
The sad thing is, as old as Laura is, he's still better than a lot of those guys at 160. That's how bad the 160 division is right now. Like,
yeah, they should make a unification with Adamas or I like Jamel.
He might be able to beat Adamas. That's the funny part. He might
my favorite. Well, let me ask y'all real quick. Do you think Jamel could beat Laura and Adamas? Jamel?
Yeah. If he gets his mind right, he can. Yes.
Yeah. I think that'd be his best move.
He might get flashbacks of when Laura was beating both their asses in sparring back in the day.
Yeah, but aren't the Charlos and Laura like brother, like they have like a brother type of relationship, or
they would fight each other. I don't.
Well, they said that, but
Jamal trained with Laura, right?
Jamal and Laura have the same trainer. Ronnie Shields.
Did they end up fighting?
Look, Laura and Mel will be the harder fight, but Maul would beat Laura though. Like all he gonna do is just be active. That's enough. Like
Maul didn't fight Laura, right?
Like the one fight I'll probably say like Laura. If Laura fought fucking Hamza Shiraz might beat the shit out of him.
Shiraz is the real.
That's the fight that would retire Laura. Like he would beat the shit out of him. Laura can't move.
He don't want them problems. Like you already had Hurd and Castaño back to back. Like who wants that? So
exactly. Yeah, that's where Laura kind of. I think the prime Laura ended with those two fights. And the Castaño fight was just like, oh, wait a minute.
They said, goddamn, Castaño. And like y'all fighting two. It's like you're fighting the same fighter twice. Like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, yeah. So I'll give him credit though. Laura's been active. He's one of the more active people on BBC roster. He's had 2 fights and he's won them both by knockout. This in the year of our Lord 2024, Laura is no 2 fights.
That's more. That's
more. Like if you win by knockout, you should automatically try to get back in the ring quick.
I mean, that was a quick turnaround for him. He did.
Yeah, I saw something like he hasn't fought twice in a year, like since 2016 or some shit.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like,
crazy. If I've been training 6 months for a fight and then I knock this nigga out in 2 rounds, yo, give me somebody else this month, yo. Let me double up.
What's some Mike Tyson shit? Like, yeah, nigga, yo, it's like, but this the first? Yeah, we fighting again on the 31st, nigga. Let's go.
If you train to go life or death with a nigga that you don't expect yourself to beat, and then you end up whooping this nigga in 2 rounds, you be like, yo, who else can I take out real quick while I'm hot?
The Andy Ruiz type shit. We like, all right, I'll step in. I'll be a late replacement. Like I'm still in shape. I ain't eating fried Oreos yet, nigga. Like we get it.
It makes sense. Why be like, nah, I'll see him in a year and a half after you didn't live life, spend all your money, and then you run out, and then you're like, oh, okay, let me try to get a fight, and then that'll be your last fight ever, type shit.
Yeah, like Laura. I mean, but like I said, the Laura's definitely getting up there. It's like, I don't know if the WBA will ever call this mandatory. Like, if Shiraz is like, I don't know who's number 1 for the WBA, but Laura, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be Amanda's gonna be coming shortly. But I don't think Laura's gonna keep his belt for that much longer. But yeah, like I said, Hamza Shiraz, like if he fights him, that shit is over. Like he's coming up off that belt if he does it though. But I'll give him his props though. Oh no, Shane Mosley Jr. is number 1. Interesting.
That's a winnable fight.
That's a winnable fight for both of them actually.
That's weird because Mosley fought at 168 the past couple fights. That's kind of weird. He's number 1.
Yeah, Shiraz is Adamas's mandatory and Janabek's mandatory, But yeah, no, Shane Mosley Jr.
need to beat the shit out of one of them.
Well, Janabek can't even make 160 anymore. So
yeah, he's falling down.
I don't know why he's.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I'll give Laura his props. I mean, it was a bad fight for him, but for somehow he's still, he's active, quote unquote. He does what he does, I guess, but. But the middleweight in order to rebuild, it's not gonna take Laura. Laura has to be taken out at some point. And yes, Marquise, that fight did absolutely suck. It did.
What up, Marquise?
But I'll give Laura his props for actually doing what he trained to do. Kept his belt.
Nah, that was a lucky punch. Remember, you said it. There's lucky punches, nigga.
I thought that was a bullshit ass punch, nigga. I thought he was just.
No, but see, you argued for lucky punches before though. That's the thing.
Nah, this wasn't a lucky punch. This was a bullshit ass punch. Like Marky said, Danny folded like a launcher after that lazy punch from Laura. That's exactly what he did. Like it wasn't.
I think it's you heard the window sound.
I mean, weight classes exist for a reason, you know. I mean, he didn't move up, you know.
Yeah, but, I mean, Laura. I mean, yes, Laura has a one-hander quitter, but we've seen Laura hit people with left hands before. And usually they don't, you know, what Laura threw. That wasn't one of them with left hands. It was just that was like a love tap, and this motherfucker said into the ropes and went down to a knee, nigga. Like that's literally what he did.
We done milked them for enough money, bro. Like let's turn it. Let's call it a day. Like and that's it. Like Danny Garcia, like you've had a good career. Like you flew under the radar before you could really be Hall of Famer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but you still had a good career. You made money. You got some good names, some memorable fights.
You might make the Hall of Fame like in 20 years after your shot. I mean, you know, it's
nigga, like, bro, really?
There's a lot of Hall of Famers that make it fucking mad late. I'm just saying, you know.
All right, so let me ask you this: who gets in there first? Fernando Vargas or Danny Garcia?
Shit.
Vargas had a short career. He only won 154, right? He didn't win at 160.
Yeah, no. Vargas only won about 154 though. But Vargas was never the same after the Trinidad beating.
Yeah, I mean Danny Garcia got collected with 3 belts.
Yeah, Vargas flamed out too early. Pause.
Yeah. The Tito fight. Yeah, I love that fight. One of my favorite fights. But that Tito fight ruined him.
But he beat better names though.
Yeah, he beat Winky and he beat
Winky.
Although the Ike one was more suspect though, but he has those wins.
Nah, he beat Ike, Winky, and Raul Marquez. Like put them up against Danny Garcia's 3 best names.
Which is I mean, Danny doesn't really.
Matisse, who else? What Peterson?
Yeah,
Amir Khan, I guess.
And Amir Khan.
Or Eric Morales. I forgot. He put.
God damn it! Are we really putting
Eric Morales?
Yeah, old Morales that you had to fight twice, Morales.
Yeah.
I don't know if we picking. I mean, Matisse, Amir Khan against Ike Corte and Winky Wright. Mm-hmm. That might be a Twitter poll. Because Peterson ain't really the best win of ain't the clearest. Although I thought Danny beat Peterson, there's a lot of niggas who argue he didn't. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a close one though. Salute Android. What it do? Middleweight needs another tournament with the current fighters with some fresh names.
Jake Elliott is more important than Jalen Hurts, nigga, for y'all team. So you know.
Yeah, whatever. Middleweight does need a tournament. It definitely needs a tournament because, like I said, though, it'll bring some clarity. But yeah, middleweight is just gonna continue to be just trash.
Yeah, whatever middleweight needs. Fucking 147 needed it yesterday. They both fucking trash.
Yeah. So, but then like I said, that co-main was just. Whereas the co-main was the stunk up. The main event surprisingly was livelier than it should have been. But
that's the problem. It shouldn't have went the way it went.
It should have, but for some reason people are celebrating that like it was something positive. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, this fight is weird because when it first was announced, everybody was on some like, oh my God, we don't need this fight. Why are we like Ring Gang? The only people who kind of kept the energy with the whole, fuck this fight. We not previewing it. We not talking about it. Yeah, we might tweet during the fight, or we might post up a song or two or whatever, but we not really fucking with this fight, and we kept our promise. But everybody else seemed like they just kind of got happy for this fucking fight and just turned around celebrating niggas going the distance with niggas they shouldn't go the distance with. Like, Canelo was pissed off and he couldn't stop Berlanga. When have we seen Canelo fight this dirty and angry before?
He tried to knock. I mean, he was trying to knock him out. He was definitely trying to knock him out.
He was. That's what make it worse. He was literally trying to. He was holding his head down and trying to hit hit him in the ribs and shit, bro. Like it's easy shots.
I will say though, let me just say, I'll shoot Canelo a little bail because he did start at 154. To me, he's like a natural middledweight. Hear me out. Can I get my?
Yeah. Go. We'll let you cook. Go ahead, cook.
Let me explain it. He started at 147. Moved up. And at 168, his power. He's knocking people down, but it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't stopped nobody besides Plant or BJS. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm just saying, I'll shoot him some bail because he did dominate the fight and win. But
get the fuck out of here, bro, dude. Look. I get all that.
Not supposed to go the distance.
But Berlanga is like a fringe contender.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying,
Nah, nigga, you're not even a demon's advocate like devil. Get out of here.
Dog, we thought he was gonna stop Ryder. We thought he was gonna stop Munguia.
No. After he didn't stop Ryder, I wasn't one of these niggas saying he had stopped Munguia. That wasn't me. I know that probably had to be a fucking decision type shit. Like, bro, Canelo cannot remember. People were saying Canelo was carrying niggas. Canelo's not carrying nobody. He literally can't stop nobody no more. He can't. It's like, look, people had no problem saying it with Pacquiao couldn't stop nobody. They had no problem saying like, well, Pacquiao, he fighting bigger guys now. Oh no, the performance enhancers ain't kicking in. Everybody talk their shit. But Canelo is the same thing. And Canelo is naturally big.
He is.
Pause. Like, he just fooled everybody with the whole, I'm really a natural 154. I'm not really a big guy type. Because he was trying to dictate when to fight niggas. He was aging Canelo. He was aging Golovkin out. Now he's doing the same thing with Benavidez.
Yeah, and Berlanga,
like the dude ain't no. Remember, he even fought Chavez Jr. at like 166, but you making a big deal at fighting 160 for Golovkin.
He didn't even stop Chavez Jr. I'm just saying he didn't even stop Chavez.
Didn't even stop Chavez Jr., bro. Didn't stop old ass Golovkin in the third fight.
I mean,
you had fucking Callum Smith with one arm. You didn't stop him.
He didn't stop Jamel Charlo, who's a 154 pounder. He did drop him. But I'm just saying, yeah.
It did went life and death to them from round 7 to 12.
So that that's why I tweeted. Berlanga stock.
Drake London.
Berlanga stock definitely went up. Berlanga stock. Because everybody.
It went up, but Canelo stock went down.
I always felt Berlanga. How Berlanga was a butt of jokes. I felt like he had decent boxing skills. He wasn't the best, but he wasn't a complete bum.
No, oh my god.
Yo, Pilot, like you jumping out the window. You doing some revisionist history like a motherfucker. Like,
no, I'm just saying. People call him Bum Langa and shit, and I get.
Because he was like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Stop. Pilot, you're shooting him too much bail. You about to just let him walk away free of all charges. God damn.
No. Yo, King P, this nigga, he literally, Pilot is giving this nigga $200, and he's he's letting him go 3 times.
How many posts did you see people talking about? Credit to Berlanga being a warrior and all that, and everybody was impressed with him. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying,
nigga, you tweeted that shit.
No, but I'm saying I'm not the only person. Did y'all not go Twitter and people give?
No, I didn't see. That's why they grabbed that's why they grabbed the Ring Gang tweet because that was about the most objective, professional sounding tweet for Berlanga that I saw on fucking Twitter after the fight.
But what I'm saying is people are like, I want to see him versus Plan or I want to see him versus McCumbee. I mean,
young, old, cool. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't mind that because we want to see that, but that's giving Berlanga some credit. But come on,
people are clowning him thinking he can get knocked out in 7 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. So his stock went up. Really?
Yeah, no, but
come on, like
in this case, Berlanga didn't even. It wasn't like Berlanga like boxed out of his mind. He just got his guy's ass whooped, and Canelo just going to get him out of there.
Well, he wasn't throwing.
I only felt like he tried the last 2 rounds when Canelo was tired.
Yeah. Later on, when he got dropped, I thought it might have been over. So I give credit to him because mentally not having a big fight. I thought he would have. I thought he was gonna get stopped. I thought he was gonna get stopped. I'm not gonna lie. After he dropped him,
I thought Canelo would stop Berlanga because Berlanga was at the level where it's like, yo, if you put like 5 or 6 good punches together, you should stop, dude. and he never could. It was one shot at a time. Couldn't get combinations going. Like, just a bad performance from Canelo. Oh, shout out to Miss 702. Salute. What it do?
Shout out to Kirk Cousins. He just cooked the Eagles like a cat in Miami, nigga. This nigga.
Oh my god.
just cut him up.
I'm gonna boot you off if you're not conversating. If you're not, this ain't the time right now.
I'm just letting you. Don't get mad, nigga. Don't get mad. These niggas was up by 3. You was laughing and shit.
Anyways,
Canelo ain't like, bro. Like this is a pure. This shows you why he's been ducking David Benavidez. Mm-hmm. It shows him why he's been bullshit. That he ain't worth shit because the whole why I'm gonna pay a guy $25 million till he's gonna damn be 25 pounds more heavy. Dude, but now we found out Berlanga was damn 193 pounds, which is more than David Benavidez. But like 4 or 5 pounds, bro, get the fuck out of here. Canelo could just retire. If this is the type of performance we gonna get against that level of fighter, it's like, yo, you could just stop, bro. Just chill.
Yeah, I think it seems like people were making such a big deal about the left hook that dropped Berlanga. I'm like, so Cocheras knocked him down too. Who's not the only one. Like it wasn't anything special. I was like, come on, like what are we doing? Like, this ain't like it's like I was like, why is it getting so much praise? Like this fight wasn't anything special. Like Berlanga lost by clear fucking margin, like a large margin on top.
But Berlanga is like that tough nigga that can't be knocked out, but he's not that good of a fighter.
So he can be knocked out. Just the niggas are not. If people like I said, because 168 still has some punches that can still light him up.
Well, real quick, let's throw a couple of names out. Obviously, how would he do against McCumbee?
He would last.
Yeah, he might get knocked out by McCumbee.
I told you he would last. He would go the distance.
That sounds 50-50 to me. I think both of them can knock each other out.
Yeah.
How about Plant? Would Plant beat Berlanga for sure?
Of course.
He could, yeah. He'd be the favorite. It'd be like 60-40.
But he'll go the distance in that one too.
Wow, what the fuck? Oh
Christian and Billy would probably would knock him out. That's what.
Yeah, because he's just aggressive like that. But god damn, but it's like all these niggas have a chance with each other. Pause.
How about Munguia? I know Munguia talks, fighting Friday, but
Munguia would beat the shit out of Berlanga,
bro. Like
come on.
I'm not even sure.
Herbianchenko might beat Berlanga.
I'm not even sure that Berlanga would beat Bazinyan.
Pacheco.
Pacheco beats Berlanga.
Pacheco's been calling for that fight.
They're both on match room. Just saying.
But yeah, the bar is lowered now.
I'm still not like. Here's the thing. I still need to see more of Pacheco. Like I'm not sold on him like a lot of people are. But I think talent and style-wise, he still has enough to beat Berlanga.
He's good. I was a little high on him before, and he had the mid performance. I didn't see his last fight, but
no, I'm not. Listen. Ever since I really started watching Pacheco like that, I have issues and questions about him too. But I would still pick him against Berlanga.
Mm-hmm. I will say 168. He ended up. 168 is kind of heating back up since Davis left.
Yeah,
you got a champion who ducked his biggest contender. 168 is shit right now.
Let me pull the poll up real quick. Pause for this real quick. Let's see, where's it at?
Sorry ass Canelo.
Yeah, but people will stay paid. People are still enamored with because he's learned English and speaking it badly.
He got a fan base that he can't do no wrong.
So he can duck niggas in English? Oh wow, great.
No, but that nigga could never speak a fan base that he can't do no wrong in. You know what I mean?
That nigga can never speak English like that. I don't know why niggas talking about it now.
But real quick, let me put the poll up. We asked, did this weekend's fight tell us more about Canelo or Berlanga? We got 17 votes with about a week left, and Canelo got 65%. Told us more about Canelo.
Yeah, it was like 90 at one point. I don't know. Come on, this is easy for me.
Look, how do we not know Canelo's not letting these niggas live?
Oh, no.
He wants to knock out Berlanga. If you watch,
how do you not know Canelo? Canelo knows he's gonna win all these fights.
No,
he's fighting for sport at this point.
I went into this thinking that Canelo was gonna be a showman and kind of just try to carry Berlanga, but it was clear that he was not carrying him. If he tried to carry him, that was a fail of a carriage.
But look, Canelo's showman is not really his boxing. His showman is him showing up. Niggas just come to see him. It's not about who he's fighting. It's about him.
No, it's like, because why I say that is because a guy like Canelo should, like, if he's really who he says he is and everybody thinks he is, he should have gotten Berlanga out there quick. Like,
exactly.
Like the fact. So I thought, you know what? I don't think he's going to try to end him early. I think he might try to play around, goof off, be on some Tyson Fury shit, be a showman for a couple of rounds, then get him out of there around like the 5th, 6th, 7th round. The man himself even said, I'm getting him out of there in 8 rounds or less. So once that 5th, 6th round came and I was like, nah. And if he ain't getting him out of there now, I know where this is going. And sure enough, he didn't finish him off. And Berlanga had so much confidence too. That's the crazy thing. He was playing around. He was like,
he got off a few shots. I mean, towards the end of the fight, I was like, by the championship,
Canelo was dead tired too.
But by the championship rounds, I was like, come on, do something, Berlanga. You know, he did. Come on, man. It was kind of but
Canelo was off, nigga. He was just trash, nigga. He even thought the round was over at one point.
But hold on. Was this fight everything you expected though?
No,
this was no knockout.
It was more competitive.
So this is like, let me see,
wait, y'all really thought
I can't compare it to anything.
This should have ended in a KO.
Y'all really thought Canelo was going to KO?
Tyson going 12 with Bruce Seldon.
I don't think we didn't do predictions, but y'all thought Canelo was going to KO.
Canelo was going to knock out.
It was a given for this level of fight, bro. It's a given. That's like saying, like, bro, like, if any of us was supposed to fight Canelo, it's a given we would get knocked out, bro. That's how much of a given. But if one of us come back and was like, well, I went 12 with Canelo, we're going to be like, what the fuck? That's how in shock we are, bro. It's the same thing. The world apart that Canelo is from Berlanga is about the same distance as us from Canelo.
Yeah, I say it's more on Berlanga than Canelo.
How?
It shows Berlanga's toughness and how he can last.
Oh my god!
Berlanga's so toughness. Don't get me wrong, because one thing I'll say with this,
because look, if you're
took away Berlanga's heart.
If you're a lower tier fighter and you're fighting Canelo, most of them niggas feel like they lost before they even got in the ring.
He never respected Canelo.
Berlanga knew. It's like Berlanga had no idea in the world he was going to lose that fight. That's how he went in there. He went in there like he was the favorite, and that's how he was acting.
Honestly, we needed Fulton to have Berlanga's attitude in the Inoue fight.
Exactly. Go in there like, I know I got this nigga.
Yeah.
Even though you're getting bullied and beat up, it's like, man, what is this? This is nothing.
Like, bow, bow. Like, what is this?
Give me 2 more shots. Like, that nigga, he ain't give a fuck.
The only thing he landed with any type of consistency was his jab on Canelo. And it was just a sometimey, every now and then, he would land it type of jab. It wasn't no Golovkin consistent neck snapping jab. I'm not saying he
outboxed him in any way. I'm just saying he showed a bunch of grit and toughness. So I give him
that's what I'm saying. Like, no.
I'm give him a nod over. I go for slandering Canelo for not knocking this nigga out. Because I'm like, when I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, this nigga will die in his ring before he gets knocked out.
Nah, but Canelo still because, bro, he picked a guy who is like not even a top 10 dude. Like this. Berlanga is literally like a top 20, top 15 super middleweight. And you dropped him and you couldn't even stop him. The dude is clowning you at the end of the fight. You don't
think Berlanga's a top 10 super middleweight?
Fuck no. Who he beat?
I think he's probably like 8 or 9, maybe. I mean, like,
who the fuck did he beat to get there?
Well, Shit, that's an indictment on the fucking 168 division if that's the case.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
and that makes Duncan Benavidez look even that bad.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy who's normally ranked number 15 or 16, he's now 8 or 9.
Well, I mean, he had the fake WBA, and but the thing is, Berlanga's been highly ranked to the top rank. He's been in like top 5 for a long time in the rankings. I check the rankings often, so I'm just saying. I know you might think his skills in top 15, but he's been high in every body. You know what I'm saying? Sensational body for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, they make mistakes, nigga. Look what they doing with Karen and IBF. I don't trust these niggas. Like, these niggas ain't perfect. These niggas don't love you.
Well, shouts out IBF for not making Kase Warrington a title fight.
Bro, your transitions, bro, are kind of crazy right now.
My bad.
Yeah, what is this, bro? Like, damn, see, that's what I be saying, nigga. Like, you're like Chalmers, nigga. Like, you'll get that good tweet off and you be balling.
Yo,
but then it's like, if we don't take you out the game, you'll do a turnover. You'll do some crazy
shit. This nigga just called you Mario Chalmers, nigga.
Like, like Mario Chalmers a fucking champion, nigga.
No, this is called.
But
Mario.
Dude, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Nah, I'd rather be fucking Chris Anderson than fucking Mario Chalmers.
Chalmers got a fucking ring, bro.
I'm Ray Allen.
No,
Ray Allen, get the fuck out of here.
Pilot is more like fucking Udonis Haslem because he always in the game. He always in the game.
Like, no, Chalmers be the nigga who he'll get a steal or a hyper. He'll make a 3-point on the best scorer on the opposite team, and then he'll get a loose ball foul right afterwards.
And then you put in Norris Cole right then.
And then you get a turnover or some shit.
Hell no.
Like he does some shit that cancels it out or equals it out. Like, damn.
No, Pilot like Shane Battier. He played good defense and he'll hit a 3 every now and again, nigga.
Nah.
Shane Battier. Hey, put Shane Battier. Shane Battier is your handle. That's a dope handle. I'm not gonna lie. Shane Battier.
I mean, Chalmers wasn't a bad player either. Like, nigga, he was a starter, nigga. Like, Chalmers was ball, nigga. Shit. He showed up when LeBron ain't show up that first fucking year against Dallas. Goddamn.
Nigga, nobody's talking about Mario Chalmers besides Miami niggas. I promise you that.
Point still stands, nigga.
Nigga, Kirk Heinrich was 20 times better than fucking Mario Chalmers, nigga.
And who the fuck talks about him? Like,
everybody, nigga.
Nigga, I never. Nigga. Kirk Heinrich. Like, that's not even a shit talkable name. Like, hey, so you heard you seen Kirk Heinrich get a double? Like, fuck out of here. Like, you know, niggas was talking about the Chalmers turnover that he converted to a fucking 4-point play or some shit before LeBron yelled at him or something. Like, nigga.
Listen, Kirk Heinrich kept us in the game a lot of times, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Pat old enough to remember Kirk Heinrich.
No, I'm a Bulls fan. Yeah, I saw it. He definitely did his thing.
Yeah, him, Ben Gordon, Tyson Chandler.
Ben Gordon stepped up major, man.
Sure. Yeah,
Ben Gordon, not some old niggas.
Nigga, I was in junior high when them niggas was playing, so I'm not that old, nigga.
Oh man, but yeah, this fight, like, man, Canelo, we didn't need to fight Marquise. You're absolutely right. And I know they're going crazy. Apparently, this thing may have done numbers on pay-per-view. Of course, I'm just waiting for more official people to actually give me
numbers.
Fuck you, fans! Like, oh my god, y'all really damn.
No,
like,
there's no way this shit did numbers.
Numbers?
No, I mean Canelo is going to get 500,000 no matter what. You know, I mean,
for real?
You know, and now at a Puerto Rican from New York with the Fat Joe connection. I'm just saying he probably got 7, 8. I'm just guessing.
Get the fuck out of here. Niggas is buying this like that.
Every Canelo pay-per-view, the Mexican fans love Canelo. The Mexican fans are true hardcore Canelo.
He don't be making over 500 sales.
No, I keep up. Every pay-per-view he has is over 500,000 for sure.
No, I don't.
Against who?
I don't believe
Plant,
it.
I mean, maybe not. Okay,
Plant was like 900K. That's Plant.
No, hold on. Hear me out. The PBC ones. but not. I mean,
okay. PBC is a little different, bro.
The Triple G third fight didn't sell. I mean, they said it did, but all the pay-per-views make 500,000. I mean, really, plus.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe 500,000 for this fight. No, I don't believe it.
I think Jamel and
maybe 300. I don't believe 5.
He normally hit around 350.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This 500 people was buying this. 500,000 people was buying this shit.
I feel like Canelo gets no on no racist shit. I feel like Canelo gets more buzz when he fights a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I mean,
when it's the black versus Spanish fights, niggas is more tuned in.
Canelo and Charlo did 600, 700. You know what I'm saying?
When he's just fighting a random Spanish cat, it don't matter.
Canelo and Charlo did 650 to 700.
Okay.
And
but see, that sounds about right. I mean, that was undisputed 150 junior middleweight,
and he was fighting a young nigga. With hella clout and all the IG bitches.
And then the Canelo Munguia did about 5 to 600. 5 to 550.
That sounds about right. Munguia's undefeated, Mexican.
I'm saying.
Yeah. All this is typical numbers. Like, I don't see no one that just jumped out. Like, yeah, what's the Bivol numbers, nigga?
Yeah, what did the Bivol do? I know that
the zone ones don't count. The zone ones, nobody, that's not, you know what I'm saying? They never have those buys. Yeah. I'm talking about.
He got like 4 or 5.
I mean, because that's why he's on TV. He went to PBC. He went to PBC for the big fights because he can bring whoever over. So PBC puts on the biggest events.
Yeah.
And I mean,
imagine how big a PBC event would be with Canelo versus Benavidez.
I'm just saying, Canelo's fan base is like, the 5,000 is like the new mill, from this day and age.
No, the zone fan base is his real fan base, really.
Because Tank will do 250, on the average. That's like, 500K.
Yeah, but he ain't fighting the names Canelo fighting. Who's the equivalent of Jamel Charlo that fucking
I'm just saying, Canelo has a dedicated fan base that they're going to buy his pay-per-views, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah, and that's usually like around 350K unless PBC's involved.
I mean,
y'all niggas think he was making 800K for fucking Angulo?
Didn't him and Triple G sell a lot in HBO? I'm just saying, like, what are you talking about here? I mean,
yeah, because that's Golovkin, nigga. What the fuck?
Oh my god, dude. Golovkin wasn't a pay-per-view. Whatever. Go ahead. I'm saying,
dude, so we gonna act like Golovkin wasn't a fight niggas wanted for like the last 3-4 years?
So of course, I'm just saying that wasn't.
Of course, that fight. Like we don't even mention, dude. We don't mention Golovkin and Floyd because those were actually legit star type level niggas. Everybody else was just there.
I mean, Triple G was in a pay-per-view draw. I'm just saying.
That don't mean he ain't a fucking star, nigga. Goddamn. That don't mean the fight is David Benavidez a pay-per-view star, but we want him to see Canelo fight Canelo, right? We know Benavidez Canelo will be a $1 million pay-per-view buy, whatever.
Oh, for sure.
Then what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, but with Triple G, though, keep in mind, though, Triple G was getting ratings on HBO. I mean, he was in.
Yeah, dude was fighting like 3-4 times a year, getting ratings. They're fighting, beating up people. Sergio Martinez was fucking going life and death with, like.
And
no, I get what you're saying.
Bringing up the pay-per-view. He's not a pay-per-view star. Canelo and them was negotiating with this nigga like he was.
I'm saying Canelo.
But Pilot, I get what you're saying. But like when he was on pay-per-view, it's like it's not just about him being a pay-per-view star. Like I get it, but like who on pay-per-view did he fight that anybody would care about to buy it? Like it's more you got to look at the matchups and look at that. Like he can't draw on his own, Triple G. But you in I say about Triple G, if in wrestling terms, I would say like they say in wrestling, like he may not be the guy that draws money, but he's the guy that you put with the guy that draws money and they make money together. Like it's a great guy that you could put with a guy that you care about.
I wasn't trying to discredit Triple G as I wasn't trying to discredit Triple G as he's a star, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't on pay-per-view is all I'm saying. I'm just saying like
he was on pay-per-view.
But that's the you keep saying that, but none of these niggas was on pay-per-view like that.
Just let me finish this off. I'm just saying how Mayweather, would sell a mill, because he's the face of boxing. Canelo guaranteed gets 500. I'm just saying that's all I'm saying. And he's gonna like this one might push 700-800. I'm just saying like Canelo has a dedicated fan base of Mexicans that love boxing that are gonna buy his pay-per-view, no matter what.
Yeah, but it just ain't no fucking mill or fucking 500. Anything that hit 500 or more is some type of fucking name or status attached to it.
If that was the case, then they wouldn't have lost money on the Bivol fight and the Ryder fight because those fights were in the red. They didn't sell that well.
Yeah, the zone.
Exactly.
Yeah. The zone really. Yeah. I mean, PBC. That's why I'm saying. That's why he told PBC. Look at his bites back up.
Because PBC actually fucking promotes and they create events.
They put on events, yeah.
PBC, see, this is the lower, even though, and that just shows you how good PBC hosts events and promotes. Because if this made numbers, it's more so PBC and not really Berlanga. Berlanga was like the bare minimum you could use to promote. It was, okay, he's Puerto Rican. It's, we have the storied Puerto Rican background of boxers and history against Mexicans. Oh, he has 16 first-round knockouts. Oh, he's a contender for one of these belts. Oh, he knows celebrities. Hey, yeah, people fuck with him. That was the bare minimum for PBC to damn make this shit sell. And they made it work.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo just, not able to knock a nigga out just shows that it's like he just milking the system. This solidifies it. Like, he don't want to fight Crawford because he could get embarrassed. And yes, Crawford would probably beat him right now. That's a 50-50 fight right now. And Crawford's too small, could beat him. Fucking Benavidez is allegedly too big and could beat him. Pause. Like, is this motherfucker Goldilocks? Like, what the fuck? Too big, too small? Who's just right? Like, the fuck, nigga? Like, this some bullshit. Just retire, nigga. Like, just fucking retire. Like, this is just.
But why retire?
Like, milking the game.
He can still win fights. Why retire?
Against these niggas, like, come on, bro. Like,
but it's only really 2 niggas he's ducking.
2 is too many.
Not when you fought 40.
The thing is, it's like Canelo never gives you the fight you want when you want it.
Actually, fuck all that shit. I'm on board with Canelo. Canelo's at the point of his career where it's like, nigga, I'll fight who the fuck I want to fight.
Nigga's not even old. He's like 34. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm talking fuck age. I'm talking about
Pacquiao,
win column.
Dude, Pacquiao was like 40 trying to fight Spence.
I mean,
Canelo's also, like 34, and he's like, David Benavidez. Oh, shit. Fuck that.
20,
nigga, give me 100 mil.
Canelo went pro like really early, like 15 years old. I'm just saying. He's like
whose fault is that? He's been rewarded handsomely.
I don't see what
that's like saying, damn, LB, y'all been talking about Canelo on the podcast since 2018. Yes, nigga, we have.
I'm with Canelo. Why damage your stock?
Oh my god!
God! Like y'all niggas.
When you that fly, and you at the top, and you know it's the end of the career. You got maybe 2 or 3 years left. Why damage your stock? Go out like Floyd did. Just win out.
Nah.
Well, even Berto was a better opponent than Berlanga, bro. Like,
well, I mean, either way, Canelo has talked about actually trying to run it back with Bivol if he beats Beterbiev, which of course he's not going to beat.
And that'll be a perfect win out.
Whenever I hate the niggas be on some, I'll run it. Look, you should say I'll run it back. I'll fight the winner. Fuck this. I'll run it back if this nigga wins. That's that same whole shit De La Hoya was doing. Well, okay, Cotto and Margarito. I'll fight the winner. No way. I'll fight the winner if it's Cotto. Like,
no, he got to see if them niggas is worth fighting still, nigga. What if they not worth
one of them already beat his ass? So obviously, if the other nigga wins, he should be looking for him.
No, he got to see that if the talent is still at the same level. If it's like, okay, let me see. Okay, he's still winning. Okay, I'll fuck with him.
Dude had the chance to fight, bro.
If he's
Bivol
not,
offered
like,
to go to 168 and fight him. Canelo didn't want to because he was scared because he was like, fuck, he already beat me at 175. I could use the the weight.
What was his real excuse? Don't say he was scared. What was his real excuse?
That was it. Look, when he says scared, not scared in the sense like niggas pussy, it's more so scared of losing.
Mm-hmm.
Of getting stopped, either getting potentially, hear me out, either getting potentially stopped by David or maybe Crawford winning a decision. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want neither of that to happen, you know.
Yeah.
And he makes
and
money.
Then he don't want, and it better be beats Bivol. He don't want that to happen either, because now that's a third nigga he can't fight.
Canelo had an interview saying he makes so much money off the concessions. You know how much money he makes off the concessions and everything, his businesses and stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
God,
who gives a fuck?
I'm saying why he's.
Oh my God!
I'm answering Rome's question. Hold on, I'm answering Rome's question. I'm telling Rome
I'm
why
sorry.
I'm telling why he keeps fighting. Why he keeps fighting. You know, easier fights because he's making money for all these events. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's common sense.
He's money. Why lose? Why lose and fuck up all that Walmart money, all that bullshit money he's getting?
They just do exhibition fights, because that's what this was. Damn it!
No, he not that washed yet. He can still.
Yeah, he may as well be.
Listen, he can still.
He going 12 rounds with John fucking Ryder, Edgar fucking Berlanga.
Yeah, like
he can still whoop on the top 20, nigga. That just shows something. If he can still whoop on the top 20.
I mean, bro, like you're like, come on, man.
I mean, one thing for sure, like Canelo.
Like, we gotta stop lowering the bar so fucking much for niggas, bro.
No, you
but
know,
it's not just niggas. It's Canelo. Canelo's gave a lot to the
like
culture.
what the like Canelo, yo. So you cannot be the face of boxing, and this is what you're offering people.
Yeah, there's no way that, like I said, this pay-per-view in the overall wasn't worth $90, especially if you know Edgar Berlanga, who, you know, like Edgar Berlanga, pretty much in order to get this fight, they had to lower his competition so much because he couldn't beat people. He couldn't even beat like the regular TV fighters like the way they should have. So they had to go get a random Irish kid, you know, and he struggled with that. And he struggled with that one before he put him away to even get this damn fight. You know, like, you know, Berlanga
remember when you fall off the training wheels with Top Rank, then you really ain't as good as you supposed to be, because they build up people the best.
Right.
But
You
look,
leave Top Rank.
He fuck with somebody on that side because he's still alive.
Yeah, you leave Top Rank to go 12 rounds with Jason Quigley. You knock him down 4 times, you can't get rid of Jason Quigley in 12 rounds. Like, nah.
Like, Jason Quigley's like the John Duddy of this era.
Right. Right. You gotta, like, no, like, what are we talking about? Like, no, this is why that, like, this is why it looks bad.
This Canelo fight just got him another high 6-figure fight, though. No matter what.
Well, luckily for you, do you get paid off Canelo's fight? Do you get paid?
Somebody gotta fight this nigga now, because he just fought Canelo, so somebody gotta fight him in order to get up somewhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, stop, man. Yo, Canelo just on some bullshit. Yo, Joshua, what it do? Canelo fans moving the goalposts again after another lackluster performance. Yeah, gonna keep ducking that Benavidez smoke. Yes.
Yeah. Like people. I don't know why people don't want to say what it is. It was a bullshit spot. Like, if you got cherry pick, you don't cherry pick a fight that goes 12 rounds. Like, no, like it's an obvious cherry pick. You get rid of your fucking cherry pick.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't fight him angry. You don't be angry and be teeing off and still can't stop a person. Like, no.
I'm feeling like he's doing this shit on purpose, though. I don't know why, but I feel like he's doing this shit on purpose.
How?
I don't know. I feel like he's
trash on purpose. Yes,
he's stringing these fights out. I don't know why. He's not.
I don't know. It's just a bad look, bro. Like, you're just a step above exhibition fights.
Like Canelo clearly, Canelo could have clearly went in there and just ended the nigga, but it's like he didn't want to. Like, that's
he tried to. I don't know what you're talking about. He tried to.
He tried to, bro.
Nah, but the toughness and the grit.
Yeah, why? I mean, bro,
the toughness, the grit. Like, they're these fucking buzzwords, nigga. Like,
I mean, bro.
No, for real.
Okay, Sesame Street ass niggas, stop.
I mean, Rome, eventually you'll learn again why we're saying what we're saying as you see Berlanga's career progress. You'll see. This is one of those things you just have to sit back and see.
Yeah, because this nigga sucks.
Look, for 2 years,
you're not getting it now, but you'll get it later when you actually see it happen.
Like, we give Berlanga props, but Canelo still looks bad for trying to stop this kid and never coming close.
All I'm saying, you can't say Canelo is trash for ducking 2 niggas out of hundreds. You know
he tried, dude.
He's fighting other people. It's not like he's not fighting. It's not like he just
Berlanga
but he's fighting people that ain't worth a damn.
Level. One is an actual super fight. The other one should have never made it. Should have never made it off like somebody's brain.
See, this is the thing. Like when Canelo fights a guy like Berlanga, it gives. See, before you could say, well, Canelo's ducking David Morrell Jr., and then somebody who's a little more wiser in boxing would say, well, nah, not really. Morrell ain't really made a name for himself. He's still a contender. He's still da-da-da-da. He's just real talented. He'll give a good fight. Blah, blah, blah. But now, Canelo fighting somebody whose career path is the same level as him, as Berlanga. Canelo fighting Berlanga gives credence that you could say, well, shit, he's ducking Morrell Jr. then. Why he not fighting Morrell Jr.? He's obviously the more talented youth. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this the picking and choosing. It's not like he's picking somebody. If you're gonna fight a younger guy that nobody knows or whatever, why ain't you fight Morrell? Oh, because Morrell could actually beat your ass.
But I'm just saying, at the level that Canelo's at, he don't gotta listen to who the streets want him to fight. He in the office choosing who he want to fight. You feel what I'm saying?
Bullshit, man. Like, nah, man.
Like, yeah, the streets are talk. Niggas want you to fight I want to see him fight Virtual Tyson. Niggas will want you to see you fight anybody. But
nah, nigga, we're not doing nothing out of the order, bro. The fact that Pacquiao wants to come back and take a tougher fight than a Canelo who hasn't retired is all we need to know.
I feel like it's bigger than ducking why he's not fighting Benavidez. It's bigger than ducking.
What the fuck is it?
It's bigger than that. It gotta be.
Then what is it then?
Yeah, because Benavidez has a lot of physical advantages that Canelo doesn't want to deal with. Because, like I said,
and boxing skill to go with it.
Right.
See, that's the thing. When you got physical advantage, and then when you have boxing skills to go with it, then you got some attributes where it's like you got quick hands. Oh, you got stamina. Oh, you throw combinations. When you just start adding more, it's like, God damn, like wait.
But look, I feel like Canelo got the strength and the weight advantage.
I wish Canelo believed that. Canelo, you can tell all this to Canelo. He'll look at you like,
no, I feel like he got more strength. He got more strength. He got way more strength than Benavidez.
Hell no.
Benavidez got more punching. Like, I don't know how. Strength and punching power is different. If you feel what I'm saying.
Come on, of course. Like I know that. Canelo's a sharper puncher than Benavidez, but he doesn't believe he hits as hard or hits hard enough. If Canelo really believed in his power and his skills, he'd have been fought Benavidez by now.
Yeah.
Listen, Canelo's next fight is gonna be whoever he wants to fight. That's all I gotta say, nigga.
All right, so shout out to Chris Eubank Jr. when he scores that fight. Because that's the level we're at right now. I mean, unless the Turkey makes the Crawford fight, and the way the game going, a lot of these niggas, if they don't get these money astronomical fights, they looking to retire. You already heard Haney looking at the damn. He wanted $4 million for Liam Perro and in Australia, and this is after getting his ass whooped by damn roided up fucking Ryan Garcia. Bro, like $4 million, and you going against the champion?
Canelo got a few more paydays in him. He ain't trying to get that up, yo.
He might as well just fight us at this point, nigga. Shit.
cut us a
fight
check.
Jake Paul now, like. God damn, man! At this point, he can fight Jake Paul.
Chill. That's more likely than you think. Like, don't put that in the air.
I mean, hey, nah. We at this point. He fought Berlanga. Shit. Fight PJ Cousin. Fuck that. Like
Canelo's still top 5.
I mean, do y'all
top 5? What? Ducking his niggas? Most annoying fucking gingers on earth.
He'd fight Bud over Benavidez, right? If it came down to it.
Because he ain't gonna get his ass whooped against Bud. He might lose to Bud. See, Benavidez, he would lose and get his ass whooped. When you gotta choose, look, I could get my ass whooped and lose and make money, or I could lose and make money. You're gonna pick lose and make money.
Yeah, that's true.
Think about it, dude. You when you want to fight somebody bigger than you for more money, or someone smaller than you for more money?
Someone smaller than me for 500, Alex.
There you go. Especially when the person is as skilled as you.
R.I.P. Alex Trebek, nigga.
Because some people be like, well, I'll fight a bigger nigga if he less skilled than me. Because then I'll just outmaneuver him shit. But then niggas won't say that for the smaller person. They be like, well, shit, you know, he could be as skilled as me. He littles. Fuck that. I'll fight him. I'll beat that nigga ass.
Canelo is not ducking. The money don't make sense.
Nigga, your fucking mom's a snitch. Nigga, I smack this shit out you, nigga. What the fuck is this? The fuck is a Jaquan, nigga? The fuck is a
But yeah, I think we gave this fight enough. I mean, obviously, because we gave it no preview bars, but you know, so basically, we had to give it a lot of reaction bars because
y'all had parlays on it.
Now I left it alone because look, some shit you just leave alone. This was a leave alone fight because Canelo is too iffy. Niggas said he carried Munguia. I didn't see that because Munguia just wasn't trying to be carried. Does Canelo look like he could have tried harder? But Munguia just stayed there with him. So I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna give him that chance against Berlanga. Berlanga, he should stop. But with Canelo sorry ass, he might just be like, you know what? Fuck it. One punch at a time.
His super fans.
KP, what was the knockout odds? Because I know you fucking.
I mean, it was high, I heard a narrative that Canelo carried him because he wanted to get his fellow Mexican. He don't want to embarrass his fellow Mexican.
I told you. I knew it.
I saw some shit like
that. I knew it.
Yeah, he's always saying that. Look, first of all, can you even really believe him saying that? Dude already said he would never fight another Mexican.
Yeah.
But look at him fighting a Mexican to avoid another Mexican American.
Or getting the Mexican paid, or putting spotlight on the Mexican.
It's just bullshit, man.
I represent Mexico.
He always just fucking lying.
That's true. He's treating this shit like the music industry instead of a fucking boxing match, nigga.
Yeah, he's just always lying about some shit. Like,
fight these niggas.
One day I ain't gonna fight no more Mexicans. Next day I'm fighting Mexicans. I'm just not gonna fight Mexicans.
So if he fight Benavidez and beat him, nobody can say nothing else, right? That's it. Niggas is gonna shut up.
We just say finally.
if he beats him by decision, goes life or death.
No, look. He has to actually truthfully beat him. It can't be I beat him on some Golovkin shit.
If he beat him 7-5 on some bullshit, right?
No, not on no bullshit. Clearly, he has to win. Clearly,
no 7 rounds.
I don't mind if it's 7 rounds to 5. He has to win clearly.
7-5 is still debatable no matter what. But let's
say it ain't, motherfucker. Goddamn, like clear is clear, nigga.
Let's say he beats him 7-5. Are you still gonna be like Canelo's a bitch ass nigga? He was ducking this nigga. He waited. He
was ducking the nigga until he finally fought him.
But you can't say that if he beats him by decision.
He was ducking the dude. Look.
Because
when
right
you
now you
duck a nigga for 2 years.
Hold on.
Even if you finally fight him, you still ducked him.
Hold on. Right now, you saying if he fights the nigga, he's gonna get beat up, embarrassed, bloody, bruised, all that shit. You saying all that shit. So if Canelo actually fights him his next fight, and he goes the distance and wins 7-5, all scorecards, are you still gonna say, well, he waited and he waited
Taylor?
But he gonna say, oh, he waited till Benavidez was on, wasn't feeling well, and then he. No.
He would get props. He would get props if he beats him clearly.
But then there could be nothing else you can say. Like who he got to fight after that.
That's
it don't matter, right? It don't matter.
But it's the thing. He's only making it worse for himself.
Listen,
because he's the older nigga.
If he realistically got one fight left that niggas really want to see and really care about, why not hold on to that?
Okay, but it's like then give up the belts.
And that be a go-away party.
Why hold on to the belts and slow up the division?
You hold on to that.
Because he's also doing that.
You hold on
to
it and save it for your final fight. You save it for your final fight if the nigga's still around. If he's not, oh well.
The nigga had to go to the fuck. Oh well, like
no, I want to
fight both y'all niggas now. Fuck that.
I feel Canelo on that because it's like, yo,
no,
nigga.
Fuck Canelo for that shit.
This is the most anticipated fight right now. Why go and rush?
It's been that for like 2-3 years. It ain't gonna change the next year.
Exactly,
See,
but why rush it?
Boxing. Niggas think because a fight marinates another year, it's gonna just make more money into the fight. No, like there ain't no fucking like a fight is a fight.
Anticipation builds.
It ain't gonna make more people want to see it. It's been the fight to make.
But okay, but if niggas know it's Canelo's retirement fight, he already fought 5 niggas in a row, won, and he's about to fight Benavidez, and this will be
that look bad because now it look like a damn swan song. Like he already telling niggas he gonna lose.
No, but what if he wins then? You can't say
that's
shit.
Good, but damn.
Exactly.
We just do. We don't care about the circumstance. We just want to see the fight. We just want to see the fight. We don't care about the circumstance.
But timing is everything.
Because number one, no one asked for a damn Berlanga fight. No one care
exactly. No one asked for that.
There's no rhyme and reason for a Berlanga fight. Niggas wanted the Benavidez fight. If you want that was the fight to make at 168. That was the super fight. No one asked for that shit. So people are.
And then now, and you see how before we didn't care about the Crawford fight, but now he's beat Madrimov at 154, which now has a little more. Now Crawford has a little more grip on a Canelo fight because now he done closed the gap. He went for 147, now 154 champ. So it's like now, what I'm saying is basically, the longer you duck one nigga, another nigga shows up. There's no other fights. And see, and if Morrell keep winning, he could literally say, well, shit, Canelo ducking me. He fought Berlanga. Mm-hmm. So that's the problem. When you duck one nigga, you slow up boxing. Because it's not fair for a nigga to fight all these people and he earned his shot at you. And then the next generation of niggas come through behind him and you haven't fought the nigga you earned your fight at. Because he's like, well, shit, I need you to fight that second generation of niggas. Like, what the fuck? Like, I got to beat Street Fighter 1, 2, 3 before niggas is like, all right. You earned your fight with Bison now, nigga. Like, you get your final boss fight.
It's fucked up from a young prospect point of view, but from Canelo's point of view, it makes sense. So
yeah, but remember, Canelo was a young prospect at one point. Like, niggas gotta understand,
and he had to take the shots that niggas gave him. He couldn't pick and choose then. Niggas was throwing him to the wolves.
He could. It just
niggas was throwing him to the wolves. They was like, yo, go in there. Go in there and try to fight this nigga if you really that good. All right, 25-0. All right, come on, fight this nigga. You know what? Try to fight Floyd. Go ahead, nigga. Little young boy. Come on, dog.
If he didn't beat Trout, the Floyd fight doesn't even happen. That's why they had him beat Trout.
They've been trying to get Canelo them losses.
Nigga, they ain't try hard enough. He can have like 5 losses by now. Shit.
Right. Exactly.
They've been trying to give Canelo a loss. Like, yo, next, nigga, stop.
Yeah, but I think we.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, be cracking up on about Pat. The way he said it was like all the Canelo scorecards be like 115, 114, 115, 113. Split this like he's really like getting close. Like, no. They ain't trying to make him lose, nigga. Like, even the Bivol fight, they had this nigga fucking lose by 115, 113. When that shit should have been 117, 110.
I'm talking about younger Canelo though.
Man, that fight was like 3-4 years ago. That was younger Canelo, nigga.
No, I'm talking about 20-year-old, 23-year-old Canelo.
Let's talk about Pat's favorite fighter now.
Yeah, no, I think we gave Canelo Berlanga. We didn't preview, but I think we gave him enough bars, as it is, But this weekend, we have a couple of cars, but I think the big one is now Riyadh season is happening in the UK now. All UK. Now this time, we had Crawford Madrimov in the US last month. And now the UK gets their version of it, main evented by Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois, for Dubois' IBF title, which he got upgraded to because he beat the shit out of Hrgovic in that 5-on-5 shit, and which was a good ass whooping. It was a good fight, So basically, obviously, they're selling off now. I mean, although how Dubois got the belt, it's it is what it is. I mean, Usyk got stripped of it shortly after he unified it against with Fury, and then and because it doesn't help that Dubois actually lost by knockout to Usyk, so it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, after knocking him out himself earlier, that that niggas ain't noticed. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of poetic justice, really.
Yeah, it's funny how shit came into a full circle because really Hrgovic was supposed to get that belt, but it was only a matter of time, I guess, and Dubois was the first to expose him. So now we have Joshua, who is pretty much has been kind of doing his own rebuilding. So after the second Usyk loss, the Helenius fight, which turned out to be a little bit harder than expected because Helenius eventually was found to be on PEDs, and then the Volin fight, and then knocked out Ngannou brutally in 2 rounds. So basically, we're at this point, now Joshua is going to be, be a 3-time heavyweight champion. And again, Dubois, I like that Dubois is actually making this little comeback because, like I said, dude looked like he was going to be quitting in every single fight that he had. Like, I mean, Joe Joyce, he quit, although he got his eye broke, and then the Usyk fight, But Dubois, I think he turned the corner with the big baby fight and then the Hrgovic fight, But I still think but Dubois' chin though is not where it needs to be.
That nigga is getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think Joshua will probably take him out. I know they're gonna start. I think Joshua will probably take him out within 4 rounds.
Yeah, around 3-4, easy. That nigga.
Yeah,
that
I don't
nigga
expect this fight going past 6.
Listen, when that nigga gets hit, he starts fucking
I'll give
tweaking.
Dubois 5 rounds. I'll give him 5 rounds. He'll get
that nigga Dubois cannot take a punch, yo. To be a big ass nigga and a boxer, nigga, that nigga cannot take a punch with the shit, yo.
Like he takes them, but you can tell he's visibly worried or frustrated.
It's like every punch, this
something.
nigga just starts seeing stars. He's just like, oh fuck.
He gets hit with too many right hands. Too many right hands.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fucking the Joyce fight, you can say he got hit with too many left hands. I don't know.
Yeah,
let's just say he gets hit too many times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, it's either way. I mean, it should be. It should be a slugfest for as long as it fucking lasts. Pilot,
what punch does it, bro? In your opinion, Pat, like what punch you think Josh? Because Joshua has a complete arsenal. So what punch you think fucks the ball up?
I think a straight right will probably put him on his ass. It'll be like a straight right or like right cross, whatever. Something like that. It will probably get Dubois up out of there.
Yeah, like a right cross or like a right overhand.
I think the uppercut will get him out of there.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yo, facts. I'm thinking these niggas gonna end up trading, and then Joshua just gonna come up under like bitch.
Because Hrgovic missed a couple of uppercuts. Like he tried to throw him, but he didn't. He's not as accurate. Like Joshua is super accurate with the uppercut. He ain't gonna miss that. He gonna land flush, especially if they're trading. Yeah, that's gonna be the punch that he gonna hit.
See, Joshua is good at directing a fighter, so I feel like he gonna walk him down into the ropes of the corner, tag him, and then overhand him type shit, and just star that nigga. Just fucking. I feel like that'll be it right there. It's gonna be against the ropes type of shit.
I can see the uppercut, maybe a left hook or a smash type of shot.
Walk him down and yeah, that's it.
But I just feel like this is gonna be one of those fights where they both come out throwing, and the nigga who just got the better technique and form just lands his better shots, and once he heard Dubois, it's over.
Yeah, and of course it does help that Dubois and Joshua have been kind of they've been getting that energy. Like they don't like each other, so it's like, then they're not gonna be like pussyfooting around. They're gonna throw some heat at each other.
Yeah.
So I mean, but obviously with the main event, which is a good main event, then you have like the undercard, which is kind of like it's a UK card. So I'm getting like unless you've seen some of these guys fight before. I mean, some of them fought in the 5-on-5 shit, like Anthony Kakachi. Well, he fought on Ring of Fire. No, originally he had a Mando, but for whatever reason decided to put Josh Warrington into the place. But the IBF ruled that Kakachi was like, yeah, no, the IBF title is not on the line. But if you lose this fight against Warrington, you're getting stripped. So, so Kakachi so pretty much Kakachi has that has the motivation. And then Warrington hasn't fight since he got knocked out by Lee Wood. I'm sure of that. Like it's been a minute. So
damn, that was a while ago.
Yeah, so pretty much now Kakachi. I mean, obviously, if you saw him win, saw him against Joe Cordino, and he beat the shit out of Joe Cordino. Like,
did he?
Yeah, like Bro was again. He was letting them ready to rumble combinations. Like Cordino had just it was just like what the fuck. Like he didn't know what he was getting hit with. Yeah. So do we think that Warrington pulls off the upset, or do you think Kakachi stops him the same way? I mean, Warrington we gave him respect for in the past too, but it's clear now Warrington has seen better.
Warrington's old. Warrington has a lot of tread on his tires, so I don't know.
Yeah, he fought like back-to-back punchers. He fought Lopez and then Lee Wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit. Even Kiko Martinez almost came close.
Yeah, Kiko Martinez be punching hard too.
Yeah. So I mean, it obviously would be something if Warrington actually just
But Cat ain't even a puncher like that.
Both of them are not punchers, but for some reason though they be fucking some opponents up. Like
they do.
Yeah, Warrington.
But I don't know. This might low key be a better fight than we think it would be.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, because Warrington still got fight in him, but it's just his durability went down. But he'll take a few shots. Like, I don't know. This might be. This might go the distance, or I can see somebody being stopped late. But I feel like this would be a good little scrap, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna throw hands. Like I said, for two fighters that don't have a lot of KO on their records, like they be fucking their opponents up. Like so that's the crazy part. So it's like, I mean, I can see either guy getting KO'd by the other, but I'm still leaning towards Kakachi actually knocking Warrington out, like brutally knocking Warrington out.
But I mean, if he don't knock him out, I can see him outworking Warrington.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kakachi might get him out of there like probably about 8 or so. I think that's probably the sweet spot round. What about you, LB?
Yeah, I see more of a decision.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, might be but yeah, you're in the right direction. If you're talking about a stoppage, I'm looking at 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah,
because it's a 10-round fight, right?
Oh, it's a 12 round. I think it's 12 rounds.
12 rounder. Oh wow, damn, they're gonna be scrapping.
Yeah.
I think this might go the distance. But if Warrington start getting caught on them ropes, jeez.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, Warrington will get caught on the ropes and then he'll throw a headbutt. Because one thing about Warrington has gotten so dirty. And once in the last couple of years, it's like
because he was always a rough fighter, but he went like straight dirty. Like, but Katie Taylor really kind of like took his style and ran with it though, because he still punches, but man, that fucking forehead, he really tried.
Yeah, he'll throw rough up headbutts, all types of shit. Like it's like he knows that he's kind of deteriorated as a fighter, so he's like, you know what? Fuck it, let me extend this 15 minutes. I'll throw this headbutt if I need to throw this headbutt. Fuck the bullshit. But yeah, that should be that should probably be in terms of entertainment. That should be a really quality time because like they're gonna both Kakachi and Warrington are gonna throw hands. as is Joshua Buatsi and Willie Hutchinson. Now, Hutchinson, for the most part, he was the one person on the 5-on-5 I expected to lose against Craig Richards, who I'm no longer high on anymore. Like, I'm sorry, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craig Richards. How you come the closest to actually beating Bivol, but you lose to Willie Hutchinson? Like, how does that work? Like,
And Willie Hutchinson was low-key styling on him, though.
And he gassed halfway too, and he still couldn't get him up out of there. Like
he gassed, and he still had craftiness. He still had the counters, and he low key still kind of styled on him. Like that's the thing. Like it's like I don't know. One thing people gotta learn is like you gotta be consistent with the offense. Like if you're in shape, you can't be afraid to damn be throwing 50 and 60 punches around, bro. Like,
right.
And a lot of these guys, they looking for the better opportunity or they just trying to feel out the jab. No, throw the motherfucker jab. Throw the fucking right hand. Throw the 1-2. Double up. Like, geez, just work. Because you don't know, man. Like, that serves you better than just, I don't know.
Straight facts. Yeah.
Jeez, I can't stand that shit because a lot of times niggas will win fights if they're just a little bit busier. Like sometimes throwing 10 or 15 more punches around does it for you.
Right, and that's what Hutchinson did, and then he got the minor upset. But do you think he could pull it off against Buatsi, who of course that has dynamite in his own fist?
That's a good little. That's not a bad little. Damn, this card ain't bad actually. It ain't pay-per-view though, but that's not a bad little match. I don't know because Hutchinson got some defense. He got a little crap, little slickness with him. Like, and he got a little pop in the shots. Like
he does.
This might go the distance. I don't know. Like he might pull this one off too.
If he would, I still think Buatsi's gonna win, but I think he might stop him late. I think it might be like an 11th round knockout or some shit like that.
Yeah, Buatsi be kind of boring, ain't he? He that boring nigga, right?
He never used to be consistently, but I think he's kind of. He has power for days or whatever.
Yeah, he got like a good one too, right? He got like power, but he one of those niggas who just don't be putting it all together or some shit.
Or he doesn't, or he'll kind of stay into first gear and doesn't really get people out there like he used to. But he still has, but he still has a good amount of knockouts. But I think this one. But however, Buatsi and Hutchinson absolutely are pissed. Again, I've watched some of the stuff that they released on there, and they also don't like each other. Like they really don't like each other.
Because Hutchinson fight like a real puncher. It just he don't be having it just he's one of those niggas that he be gassing. So he's learned how to adapt and be crafty and make you miss, and he knows how to use the ring. Mm-hmm. But he's also explosive, though.
Right.
He'll save that energy and he'll explode with like 2 or 3 hard shots to hurt you and try to knock you out with. Then he'll kind of gas out and he'll move and use the ring and do his thing. So I don't know. This is a good little fight. Maybe be with the 60-40 lead. I would probably put money on Hutchinson though.
Odds-wise, I'm pretty sure he's probably underdog. I didn't take a look at the odds yet for this because I was like, I'm gonna build my parlay probably maybe Wednesday or whatever on there. But actually, Buatsi though is running out of time because it's like, come on, bro. Like you basically, Buatsi made a career mistake because he used to be with Matchroom. He was a star on the Mandingo cards that Eddie was putting out though.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but
he was there active too.
Yeah, but Buatsi again, he didn't believe in the streaming app stuff or whatever. He literally said this, and then once he jumped ship, to Queensberry, basically he was like, yeah, I didn't want to be on the app, I want to be on TV, but now of course they're all on apps now. So Buatsi though, I think he's 31, but it's like now it's time because dude should have probably made more of a effort to actually go after a light heavyweight title. But apparently, I think this is an interim belt for interim, but obviously it's gonna be for better be for Bivol. And who knows if who knows when he'll get that shot at them or whatever if he wins. But like I said,
these light heavyweight fights be hard, so it's like sometimes you might not want that shot right away.
Yeah,
I felt like Caleb Smith was waiting for that better be shot for a minute. Then when you saw what happened when he finally got that pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it'd be like that. Niggas be waiting a good year and a half for certain fights, and then when you get that motherfucker.
Yeah, and then originally we were supposed to get Josh Kelly and Liam Smith, which is a fight I was actually interested in because Liam Smith although he got KO'd by Eubank Jr. in the rematch,
Future Canelo opponent.
Yeah, former Canelo opponent. Liam Smith still has enough power to even, to probably maybe do something with Josh Kelly, but I think they just got Josh Kelly a replacement opponent because Liam Smith pulled out with a virus infection. So they got, he got, and then so Josh Kelly got Ishmael Davis, who again, a prospect at 154 on the UK side. Doesn't hit as hard as Liam Smith does, but he's probably fresher and tougher too. So that might actually be a better fight for Josh Kelly. Because Josh Kelly still, them Avid Nation ass whoopings still fresh in my mind. Like I don't honestly, he can do what he's doing now, and he's doing fine though, but. Apparently, I just feel like he's gonna get his ass whooped again at some point.
Yeah, because remember, didn't he get a gift on the damn Joshua Ruiz undercard too?
Sure did. Sure did.
Like, yeah, it's like some niggas they be around for years, and you're like, damn, why he ain't never get to this level? And you see why.
Yeah,
they're just not as good, unfortunately.
Yeah, Liam Smith was supposed to probably be like maybe just a stepping stone to something else though, but he's got to fight a prospect too. But like I said, if you've seen a Josh Kelly fight, you've seen them all. Like, dude is not a vicious punch like that. Although he can, if he sits on his punches, he'll get you up out of there. But he's also.
He's decent. He just can't put them all together. Like he be hittable, or he doesn't work enough, or. Like, he'll have something good about him in a fight, but then he'll do some other shit that just even it out where it's like, damn, like he's like a C level guy that got some B plus in him, but then he got some D minus in him too.
If there wasn't enough time, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, that sounds like a C plus.
Exactly.
It was too short of a notice, but Ennis, it would have been perfect for Ennis to get in there, but they're putting in some British prospects.
Yeah, well, no, it's supposed to be an all UK car, so that's no reason
UK,
why. Like, I think that's
he's always gonna look up for them UK guys, but them Black Americans, okay. He don't make no stars over here.
And then, of course, you got Hamza Shiraz, who's fresh off beating the shit out of Ammo Williams. And that one, it was don't get me wrong, it was a good slugfest, and it was a fight that had to happen in that division. I just wish that Ammo was the one who actually won that fight. Instead of Shiraz.
Yeah, I wish Ammo had a better account of himself in that fight. Like, he was okay, but it's like, he could have done better. Like, he's a better, like, that performance isn't completely who he is, type of shit.
And Ammo had his moments. Ammo buzzed Shiraz he had him on Queer Street a couple of times, and I was hoping that he would actually catch him again. But once Shiraz started popping his jab out and putting set up his combinations, and Ammo decided to eat every single one of these motherfucking shots.
Yeah, he kind of tamed that nigga. Pause.
Yeah, and basically Shiraz ended up beating the living shit out of him. So and he's facing Tyler Denny. Tyler Denny, if you watch him fight, he's a spoiler. He's a spoiler to the absolute degree. Like, he has one KO, but he spoils the fuck out of people. So it's like, so it's basically a puncher and a spoiler. Sometimes you get a little magic with those fights. Sometimes the spoiler actually, rises to
throw hands because he has to.
Yeah, because he has to. Yeah. But
he's like, this is like you remember Ian Gardner?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of them niggas. Like,
yeah, Ian Gardner. That's a Friday night fight name.
Or slash Showbox.
Slash Showbox too. Yep. Absolutely.
Like, oh damn, but yeah, one of them. But This card ain't bad. I actually kind of like. What time it come on, yo?
Let me see. I was supposed to find out. Like, I was supposed to go on log on the zone. Let me see what time this shit was supposed to come on. It's a UK card, so you know it's going to be in the afternoon. Let me just take a quick look. Let's see. There's okay. Fight time, day and time.
Yeah, 3 p.m. It looks like it starts.
3 p.m.
Oh, okay. Eastern.
Yeah, which is not bad.
That's not
3 p.m.
bad.
3 p.m. Eastern. The Joshua fight is at 6:30.
Okay, yeah. So.
Oh wait, this ain't 8 hours.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, fucking yeah. They're having a concert too. That fucking Oasis. They're having a concert.
Oh my god.
Yes, I completely forgot. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. You know, Oasis. If you like soft rock and stuff like that, you know his.
I thought they was retired. Like, what the fuck? Like, did he do? How he just find these guys? Like,
yeah, it's one of those things.
Oasis in 2024, really, nigga, stop.
I mean, English rock band. You know, Liam and Noel Gallagher. You know, that's what they're gonna do. You know. Yeah, they eventually managed to get them a concert in this. I'm just like, geez. So, yeah, I completely forgot. And it's like when
fuck that show now. Like, I'm like, damn, that killed my enthusiasm for it now.
Yeah, I mean, for pay-per-view right now, I mean, it's legitimately 1999. So, I mean, if you know, obviously, you know,
damn, that's expensive as fuck for a concert I don't want to see. It's some decent fights. Like, why you giving me the concert? Like, y'all could have just mailed me the CD or some shit, or let me download the performance for later.
Yeah, I have no interest in watching Oasis on there, and most likely that'll probably be a piss break. Either that or a
long ass piss break. That's
nobody,
a damn.
Nobody give a fuck about those blokes. Like, what do we do?
Yeah. Like, let's go down the street, get some wings, roll up, and get jerk chicken. That's like, nigga, that's too much shit to do. Like, nigga said a whole concert. Like, you know, we brought back some old niggas from the 90s.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was like, God damn it, and obviously it'll pretty much be the same thing like they brought Eminem for, you know, for Crawford Imagine-Well, like that type of shit, you know, and you know, but
just don't fucking get it, man.
And those dudes, Oasis hate fucking rappers, so yeah, nah.
Yes, they do. They absolutely fucking do. I remember that shit. I think they made a big stink of Jay-Z playing at one of the rock festivals or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. They're one of those rockers. They're not very progressive. Just like that motherfucker Gene Simmons from Kiss. You know, same way. Like, you know, don't like no rappers. Don't like rap in general. You know,
and fuck off, your wankers.
Yeah. Oh man.
Bollocks.
Yeah, but before that, there's actually a top rate card on Friday. You know, Friday night. You know, surprisingly, so Friday back. You know, where we got Jaime Munguia making his return after getting his ass whooped and losing his ear to Canelo. You know, facing Eric Bazinian. You know, and I know Pilot knows because he watches him on the Canadian cards. Bazinian is a flawed, but he's a puncher. He's a brawler. Like, he's stuff like that, which is perfect for Munguia, which is right up there, which is why they're probably feeding him to Munguia, because Bazinian is also undefeated.
And this at light heavyweight?
Is it light heavyweight or super middleweight?
168.
It's 168. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay. I actually think Bazinian is going to give him a really good fight. That's the funny thing. I think it's going to be a real entertaining fight.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a brawl. Like,
could Berlanga beat Bazinian?
No, I don't know about that. I don't even think Bazinian. I don't even think Berlanga will beat Bazinian. No, he might as a 50-50 fight. He might get suckered into some shit. Pause.
Yeah, Bazinian is flawed though, but dude comes to fight. Dude will brawl with you, and I think that's part of that. And you know, think now that Munguia signed the top rank, yeah, they're like, yeah, we need to find some of the kind of, you know, kind of rebuild that reputation after Canelo kind of took him apart.
He got to give his.
They trying to make him into an action fighter, you know, which I don't mind.
He got to draw a gift on his last fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, he did. You know,
he lost that fight for sure. Munguia's gonna knock him out, but it'll be competitive.
And like I said, Bazinyan still has a 0, and he's a ranked super middle. So it's like it's if anything like that, like this fight should not be boring. Like someone's gonna get brutally KO'd.
Damn, it take him to fight Canelo before he started fighting real contenders. Like Tyrone said, "Fuck all that. Like throw this nigga in here with this dude. Like yeah, this would be a good fight."
I mean, this is Brazilian. I always used to say, like, I was like, why doesn't he fight Billy? Because they're both signed under the same promoter. But I guess Canadians don't like, it's like, yeah, we got to, like, make sure that one of them at least kind of pans out before we start. Like, okay, we're going to.
Yeah. It's like a Pascal Superman shit. Like, one of you niggas can't have our Zoes fighting each other up here. Nope. No way. I got to preserve one of you guys. One of you guys got to beat Chad Dawson.
Exactly. Now, if Bazinyan actually beats Munguia, obviously it will be a huge upset, though. Then maybe they might actually make the Billy fight, and actually, okay, see who's gonna be the one he push forward.
Nah, because they'll have to run it back with Munguia or some shit.
I mean, Munguia's with Top Rank. He's no longer with Oscar, so it's like no more of those wild ass rematch clauses.
Oh, word, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, Bob will be like, I'll decide if we're gonna run this shit back or not. You know what I'm saying? And then
you think the winner face
Golden Boy all those rematch clauses and match the zone rematch clauses.
Do y'all think the winner will face Billy?
I mean, it would be a great fight. They should
Common sense, because Billy's the flagship fighter on that, on there.
Yeah,
didn't Pat just say all this shit? Like,
I did.
Because I said he just literally said, it was like maybe because Billy, since he's over there with him over there. Oh my god, this shit is hilarious.
It was funny though, but at least I mean, it's good. I mean, like I said, it's definitely like a warm up. It may actually end up may actually be the best fight brawl of the weekend. It has the potential to be, And then
I don't mind it. I think it's a solid comeback fight for Munguia. And we need to start seeing the younger dudes fight contenders and people their age, their level in the game. I'm tired of all these damn young nigga, old nigga matchups. Like, get these Django slavery time matchups out of here. Like
yeah, for at least for this Top Rank card, because unfortunately I think the co-main, one of them suffered an injury, which would have been a good co-main. So instead, I know we got Fernando Vargas's kid that's going to be on there, as well as Richard Torres Jr., who's possibly, who's probably the last standing American heavyweight prospect out there. They're both fighting on there, and they're showcases to me. But actually, not Torres. Torres is actually fighting someone that's like a known heavyweight journeyman. So it's like, but it's still, we need, like Albie said, you need more. You need more prospect versus prospect, or contender versus contender, or something like that. Like more of that on the card.
Yeah, it's too many like Jobber Festival, 0500 niggas versus this prospect guy we trying to, make be a stud or some shit. Like, no, like get these niggas matched up better.
Exactly. Exactly. But like I say, like boxing on Friday, I mean, it's a start considering, how dry boxing has been for like the last 3 weeks, give or take. So like this is like a step in a direction, or right, a direction for more fights at least. Knock on wood.
Yeah, just we got to go through that concert, but overall, this seemed like it could be a decent weekend of fights. So
yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, so
I'll allow it.
Yeah, and trust me, that's what we need. Like, barring the concert and the $19.99 pay-per-view price for Joshua Dubois, but like I said,
the concert is from $19.99. I guess the pay-per-view price at the match, right? Like,
right. I miss
we gonna bring these old niggas, so we gonna give you old nigga prices.
I miss the days because I remember the expensive pay-per-view was like $34 or $40. Like, You know, and those were like, okay, wow, okay, but then
I think it was like 40. I think it was like $49.95 or some shit like that.
Yeah, $49.95 was like the standard. Like, but see, this is the thing. Like, I still don't like this because y'all are selling us a pay-per-view for an event that a year ago would not be pay-per-view. So this being $20 is still wrong because we've gotten bigger and more significant cards that were free on the zone.
Right.
So it's like, what's the, like, I don't get it. Like,
yeah, we get it, nigga. Everybody's trying to maximize their money right now. We in a recession. Niggas trying to get their bread up. We get it.
I don't like hearing that shit. Them niggas is millionaires. Fuck that.
Right, but they trying to make sure they milk it while they can. We know what's going. We know what's going on. Don't play into it, nigga. We see it. We know what they doing. They trying to double up on a payment. Like, hey, thanks for your subscription, but here, nigga, pay $90 to see this.
No, it's $19 for this now. But see, my whole thing is, I don't want to hear about those $19, $20 pay-per-view unless it's some super real big fight, Tank versus Tiafimo type shit, or you know what I mean, like a real pay-per-view fight, not no goddamn this shit where it's like we've had Joshua Usyk.
Don't paywall me if I'm already subscribed, nigga. That's why I'm subscribed.
Yeah.
To watch your shit.
Don't
no in-app purchases like this is VC on 2K, nigga. I ain't trying to buy shit while I'm in the app. I just bought the app. Now I'm in it.
Yeah, it reminds me. The top right pay-per-views used to be like $19.99 or $24.99.
Yeah, but those were those damn Azteca cards, the Nair versus random Russian nigga. Like, look, you gotta understand when people talking about pay-per-views, we're looking at the biggest of the big fights. Mm-hmm. We're not looking at the ones where it's like, well, I ain't gonna be able to pay these niggas unless I do it as pay-per-view. Those pay-per-views don't count because they're not a traditional pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the Holyfields versus Tysons, the Floyds versus Oscars, and shit like that. The real mega fights were, let that be $20. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let that be on free TV type shit.
Although I think in real time they were like 40 or 50 something bucks.
Yeah, which is still, but that was back then, like inflation, like the fuck that now, like $90 ain't helping shit.
Yeah, but I mean, this the principles. I would never pay $90 to watch Edgar Berlanga on no damn pay-per-view.
Me either. He hasn't done anything to be worth that. Like, if you did, that's cool. Like, long as you enjoy where your money going, I can't really knock it. But I knock it for myself.
Yeah, like I mean,
but look, how do we got to look at it like this? That fight that night was probably one of the greatest nights of Berlanga's career, getting beat up by Canelo all night.
Yeah,
for his family,
he talked like it was.
For his family, for him, for his outlook by people. Oh, you went 12 with Canelo? Damn, like you said, it's just good for him in all ways.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's something he's gonna tell his grandchildren. Canelo. He's either going to be that guy in the barbershop who, sweeping up hair and talking about Canelo. He ain't shit. I went 12 rounds with him. Motherfucker ain't nothing. Or he going to be one of those dudes talking
about. He be like, also shit like, yeah, my hands was broken when I fought him. I still did it, though.
Yeah. Grandpapa, are you serious, Papa? Like, yes, he ain't
look,
shit.
Here's the clip.
Look, but why? How come the only time you hit him is when Canelo walked away, Papa? Like, no, he act like he heard the bell.
I just said my hand was broken. Yeah,
I said my hand was broken, and he walked away because he said that was pussy. That's why. So he walked away after he said that. So I turned around and said, "Look, nigga, and I'm gonna hit you with the same broken hand." Right. But yeah, that's boxing in a nutshell.
Every dog has his day.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to win around to have a day, kind of like
facts.
That's like the dog that I guess that's like a sheepdog. He just no sheep got killed by a wolf today.
No, but I'm
Is the
just
dog
saying,
having his day, or the dog just did what it's supposed to do?
surviving is a win too.
Well, it's
That's
not
a bare minimum shit, man. I hate hearing that. Like,
For niggas to count him to get knocked out in round 3 and all types of shit. And
like if you're
it's okay.
surviving, that means you at least you're winning rounds and you're surviving like the last 2 rounds, and you didn't get killed.
it's
But
better. And look, if he would have went balls to the wall, pause, and just went out on his shield and got knocked out, but actually landed some good shots on Canelo and went at it, that's more respectful than just surviving and to say you went the 12th round. Because if you go in at a nigga and you're like, fuck it, pow, 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 you actually land like what Shannon Briggs did against Lennox Lewis is more respectable than what fucking David Tua did.
Right. Facts.
Because Shannon Briggs could legit say, nigga, I had Lennox Lewis going life and death. I had him hurt. Like, I put hands on that nigga. Niggas like, yeah, but what happened? He knocked you out. Yeah, but I almost knocked him out first, though, motherfucker. That's the difference. You could always say that. You always had that what if, like, nigga, I was this close from knocking this nigga out. We was going at it. But you can't say that if you just survive. Like,
but you can say this nigga threw everything he had at me. He couldn't even take me out.
Yeah, you could say that definitely. Like,
you could say that. Be like, I took everything Canelo had in his arsenal, and the nigga.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta sell it. Like, I mean, yeah, Canelo was so pissed. He was so angry at me. He's never been angry like this before.
He tried his hardest to knock me out. You could have sworn he had money on it, and I still was surviving. Fuck that, nah.
And I just ate them shits.
Surviving is a win too in some cases.
In some cases, yeah, I'll give you that.
In this case, surviving is a win.
For Berlanga being at the level he is, yes, that's why it makes Canelo look bad. Because you're not supposed to let somebody on this level survive.
Right.
That's what makes it so bad. If Berlanga could survive, the goddamn Jake Paul could survive. Anybody could survive at this point.
Right. And this is the one thing
the pilot said the Mexicans wanted to carry it.
Fuck that, dude, look, you cannot be the face of boxing and it looks like an average nigga could go the distance with you.
Because the funny thing is too is like with Triple, and this is what, and this is with Triple G. And people used to say, "Oh, he's a can crusher." If you look at Triple G's record, he didn't go the distance a lot, but the people that went the distance with him were quality fighters. Like there wasn't there was very no Berlangas. Like outside of the early part of his career, like once
that's like Dominique Wade going the distance with Triple G.
Yeah, if you went the distance with Triple G, that means you were quality or you had a hard fight with that dude.
I mean, Triple G knocked out a guy that Berlanga went the distance with, and Steve Rolls.
Yes, of course, yeah. And I remember
the distance with fucking barely won.
Yeah, and barely won. Yeah. And Triple G iced him in like half the time, cold. So it's like, yeah. So yeah, bro. That's like I said before. Berlanga's level. He's basically a C-level fighter, and that just matched.
C-level fighters shouldn't be going the distance with damn pound for pound guys who are top 3, top 4 pound for pound, top 5 pound for pound.
Right.
Hold on, JP. What it do? Salute. We ain't shoot Canelo no bail though. Canelo jab was there. Good to see, but with his output, he could have finished the deal. Yeah, but he ain't got no fucking win. Like Canelo old, he tired. He fight like he's 65.
Yeah,
one punch at a time.
Yeah, and that's the amount of fights he has. Like he has 65, 66 fights. Like but like I said, it's getting to the point now. Like Canelo keeps rolling the dice. Like eventually, someone will turn the trick and will finally give him a beating. Like if he wants to keep having these type of showcases.
Yeah, I mean, what? I mean, fight Shane Mosley Jr. next, bro. Shit.
Because, like I said, no cherry pick should ever go the distance.
Nope.
Yeah, and it didn't work.
I don't know. You can't even say this. This is like usually a cherry pick is somewhat deserving, but this is the first cherry pick we've had that wasn't deserving at all. Like.
Yeah,
it was Like, you shouldn't even have bought this cherry pie from the store type shit. Like you weren't even supposed to buy it. Like no. Cherry pick is usually something where it's like, yeah, they not the Grand Hills. I mean, they not the Jordans, they not the Grand Hills, they not the pennies. But they some shoes, nigga. Like, they some shoes from an NBA player.
Facts.
Like at least they're in the same aisle. Berlanga's a nigga that like he came from Payless. He not even in the same building as the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Berlanga shoes, they carry that with the Barclays and the Shaqs. So that's the difference, yo. So like,
mm-hmm.
You supposed to finish niggas like that. Pause.
Yeah. But I think that's pretty much all the boxing. I don't think we got any new boxing news that kind of came out or anything like that.
Now Teofimo might go to Matchroom, and that might be like the biggest mistake of his career. Salute the android.
Yeah, and obviously, if that's official, then obviously we'll talk about it because it'll be like, okay, what's the plan for? I mean, obviously, Matchroom does have a 140 stable.
The rumor is he's about to go through litigation, but we'll see.
Because him and Top Rank ain't seen eye to eye for a minute.
Yeah, like I mean, Top Rank doesn't want to pay him X amount of money. Top Rank was pretty much like, of course, Teofimo was. They were the reasons why Teofimo eventually lost his belts at 135 because I don't have to repeat the story, but it was one of those things. Teofimo didn't like what Top Rank was paying him. They forced a purse bid. Fucking Triller got it. They defaulted. Matchroom was number 2. They got it, and Teofimo decides, gets his ass beat down by fucking Cambosos and loses his belts. So it's like, yeah,
like Top Rank ain't the label that's just gonna just be paying anybody. Like they're only gonna pay like a handful of niggas, like really good money,
or they'll only do it
never in there.
Yeah, they'll only do it if there's something very specific in mind. Like say, if they really positively sure on somebody,
they'll do it then. But Tio just needed to keep winning,
mm-hmm.
and he just get his contract out the way, whatever. Keep winning. It's like he almost just lived for the Lomachenko moment, and he got there. And what's that law in 48 Laws of Power? Plan all the way through.
Yeah, which he hasn't.
He just planned to the Loma fight, and then there was no plan afterwards. And,
right. You
gotta plan that shit. If you gonna go find gold in fucking Brazil, nigga, plan all the way to the point where you go come home safely with the gold, nigga.
Facts.
These niggas was planning to get there to the island on some like, yeah. We in South America, nigga. Like, yeah, we here. I don't know how we gonna get the gold, but the goal is that direction, nigga. Like, yeah, let's just do it. Like, nah, nigga, plan.
Mm-hmm.
But my Matchroom may work out better for him, but you just kind of see. I think they're gone as far as they could go with Top Rank, but we'll see their litigation. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, we'll see how that goes. But
and hopefully we get Haney back with a fight too, because the whole 4 mil shit is kind of crazy. But hopefully, because I don't know, man. This side of the year needs to pick it up, my nigga. That's all I'm gonna say.
They do. Some of these guys have to get off their high horse and just fight. Like, do what they're supposed to do. We pay them to do. Fight.
Yeah, fucking fight, my nigga. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna get rich off every goddamn transaction. Like, but yeah, I ain't got really much to say. That's pretty much. You got a Forgotten Fade article on the way or nothing? We good?
No, I have not planned one. Yeah, I've been planning other stuff, but I have not planned enough Forgotten Fade. I mean, I have a whole bunch of fights that I keep down that I can pick from. I just have to decide which division I want to do next. The Forgotten Fades, I mean, I haven't like I said, I've been focused on some other stuff, but hopefully maybe by the end of the month I'll have a new fight to write about. There's always fights for me to write about. That's for damn sure. You know.
Yeah.
And but other than that, I mean, I think I mean, does anyone else have any final thoughts?
Wrap it up.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Nigga, shut up. Yes, yes. Now, Deontay Jones, obviously, if you're on there, yes. I mean, yes, the Eagles lost on the. Yes, they lost by one.
So they lost. Damn.
No, they lost by one. They didn't lose. No, that loss is what the Bears did or the Cowboys did. Or the Panthers.
No, loss is what the Panthers did. Loss is what the Cowboys did at home at Jerry World.
Well, you know it lost by 9, so you still, that's
we
still
lost by 6, nigga.
Same difference.
13-19 in Houston.
I thought it was 19-10.
13-19.
I might have actually forgotten about the struggle field goal. Excuse me.
Oh, this.
Cairo Santos.
We just lost by one.
Cairo Santos, the truth. But so I locked in a parlay. Munguia, Hutchinson, Chamberlain, Denny, Warrington, and Joshua by KO.
All of them by KO?
Just Joshua by KO.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, you really rolling the dice picking a Warrington KO?
No, Munguia, Hutchinson, Chamberlain, Denny, Warrington, Joshua KO. $5 for 700.
I mean, that's not a bad parlay.
That's not bad, right? Six bet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll probably either
do something with that.
Yeah, I'll probably do much tomorrow night because I have to try to see what kind of parlay I want to do for NFL too. So I need to. I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, the odds. Sports books already released them. Go ahead and get them in before they start changing the odds, nigga.
Yeah, P. I don't think I'm gonna do another money line. P. I'm not gonna do another money line parlay like I did for this NFL one because there was just far too many fucking upsets.
Do the stats, yo. They got Alvin Kamara at 50 yards. Go hit the mash on that, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I have to do same game parlays and shit, nigga. But we'll see. So I mean, I like to do I might just have to do more spread parlays instead of just doing straight money lines. I did the hit. Yeah, for the first when I did the spread, when I mixed up with the spreads of money lines for week 1, I damn near hit all my spreads. So I was like, okay, I need to probably do that. But
throw a few unders in there, nigga.
Yeah, I need to think about that one. But yeah, between that and obviously, this is sports weekend, so we gotta get the sports bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta jump back into the boxing arena now because football been better for a nigga than boxing.
Well, you've won a couple. You won your last parlay, so I know you had. So I know
I've been hitting the football parlay like each week, but them boxing ones, I gotta win a boxing one this week. But I'm definitely fucking with the NFL shit.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what it is? I think I'm gonna have to focus on the damn later in the day games.
Mm-hmm.
I do better on them 4:00 games. The 1:00 games, I don't know what it is, but they be having upsets and all types of crazy shit.
Look, I came up with a strategy. What you do is you link 2 1:00 games with the rest of the 4:00 games. That way, you can cash out before the other games.
Yeah. There's some to it. You gotta use at least 1 or 2. But the thing is, the 1:00 games be so fucking hit or miss. Like last week, I'm like, God damn, when you called me talking about hey, all the underdogs winning, I'm like, son of a bitch.
It's gonna be different because I think some teams start their bye week this week, and there's 2 Monday night games
in week 3.
Yeah.
Oh, really? God damn. I mean, I'm listening to y'all. I don't know shit about this. I'm just.
I think it's like 4 1:00 games, and then it's 2 Monday night games, 3 4:00 games. I think it's 2 8:00 games too.
What is a bye week in week 3?
I might be wrong. It might be next week.
Yeah, no, bye weeks don't usually start till week 4 at the early.
It might be next week. Yeah,
I was gonna say because the Eagles have their bye week in week 5, so I'm just like, and I was not happy about that shit either. So it's like.
Yeah, it might be next week.
Yeah, no, but yeah, obviously, it's all about getting this bread with this football and this boxing shit, bro. So like so if you hear a gem and you bet on it and you get some bread, just make sure you mention that Ring Gang told you. You know,
yeah. There's no bye weeks next week. All 32 teams are playing.
All right, false alarm.
Yeah, but so yeah.
All right, what up, Bev? Salute. Yeah, I seen you popped up at the end, bro.
See, yeah, that's what it is. It's 2 Monday night games and 5 4:00 games. That's what it is. They switched to 4:00 games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was noticing. I was like, damn, there's more 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock games than usual.
They spread it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of. Well, I mean, no, they usually do have like 5, 4 o'clock. Damn, though.
There's been like maybe 3 lately, or but like 5. They've been like maybe 3 or 4, but that's cool shit. I'm gonna fuck with them damn 4 o'clock games. Yeah,
it's all about getting this money, bro. That's what it's all
this
about.
Balance. Yeah.
Getting this.
So you see it, niggas gonna be iced out, dripping on their next podcast. Like,
that part
guys.
Oh man, but yo, all right. So let's get up out of here. You know, so for myself, you know, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P. Bodega B. For Conscious Pilot, and for Rome Top 5. You know, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Peace.